two, one. Yo, what's up, folks? We are live.
Hey,
What's going on, y'all? This is
y'all
the
back.
final podcast of the goddamn year.
2021, man.
2021 is wraps, and we got plenty of things to discuss.
Yes.
So let's just get straight to it because I know that's how you guys like it. So
I'm not sorry. Just go ahead. I'm still here. I'm still here.
So we got some anime topics from some subscribers, so we appreciate you guys for that. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, so where are they? I just had them right here. Fuck. All right, so I started watching Bleach. I'm barely into it, by the way. I'm only like 20 episodes in. It's all right. It's all right. But someone asked me, with the current version of Ichigo that I know of, what's the strongest Naruto character that he could beat? So this is like beginning of Bleach, fucking Ichigo. All right, so this is my answer to this question. So admittedly, I haven't gone far into the anime yet, but based off Ichigo's feats, I'd say he could certainly beat the average Genin within the Naruto verse. Probably most of the Genin at the beginning of Part 1 Naruto. The only ones he'd probably struggle with are like Gaara and stuff like that, but I still think he'd even beat them. I think he has enough feats to prove that.
Wait, like 6 minutes.
And even Chunin's based off their feats, I'd say he could beat some decent Chunins. However, I don't think he has adequate feats yet. Again, I'm barely starting. I'm not talking about end of show fucking Bleach. I know he's like really powerful, but I'm talking about now. He wouldn't beat a decent Jonin right now. He wouldn't be like Kakashi or like Itachi or Hokage level individual. Not yet. I know I'm barely into the show, but I'm sure that'll change in the foreseeable future. So I know Ichigo's very respected. Just looking at the Bleach fandom, they always compare him to Naruto. Actually, like Naruto now, they respect him quite a bit. So I see why he's highly respected. Obviously means he's going to get a lot more powerful by the end of Bleach. But right now, yeah, he's not very powerful yet. I'm only like 20 episodes in, but someone asked me that, and that's the answer to your question, dude. All right, so next one, I guess we could all talk about this. Well, besides Wildcat, because he hasn't got into Naruto yet. But Edo KCM Minato versus Edo Base Hashirama. Who do you guys think would win that?
Edo Base.
KCM Minato, like he has the same cloak.
Yeah. Edo Base Madara. I mean, I'm Madara, right? You said?
No, Edo KCM Minato versus Edo Base Hashirama.
Hashirama, my bad. Edo Base Hashirama for sure. I personally, from his prior level to, I mean, yes, KCM Minato's fast as fuck, even with the fucking, he has a little teleportation kind of type shit. But with Hashirama just too fucking, he's a sensory type. He probably sense where he's going. And he's just broken as a motherfucker.
That would definitely be a good fight, but I think I'm gonna go with Hashirama also. But
all right, so my take is quite detailed. So I'll say this: what makes this matchup contentious is the fact that Edo Madara stated that Tobirama was once the fastest shinobi on Earth, including a world that had himself in it. And Tobirama stated that Minato's faster than he is when they teleported to the battlefield. Mm-hmm. So from this, you can transitively imply that Minato is faster than Hashirama. However, on the other side of the coin, Hashirama can defeat Tobirama in battle, as indicated by their interactions and the fact that Madara stated the only individual to best him in his prime when he was alive was Hashirama. So it's a kind of a contradiction within the show. Like speed usually equates to the fact that you'll usually win, but even though Tobirama was apparently faster than Madara and Hashirama, he couldn't beat them. So I guess speed isn't the only variable that is taken into the equation when deciding who would win. But now going back to Minato, even without KCM, he was arguably light speed, going based off his feat against the fourth grade Kage. But we know that KCM amplifies speed and attack potency and capabilities as Shinobi. So the question is, how much more powerful is Minato with KCM? I guess everyone has a different opinion on that, but I'll say this. I would imply that since he took the backseat to Naruto, they're in the war arc, and he isn't the caliber of Shinobi as KCM to Naruto, I would say that he probably would lose to Hashirama, to that version of Hashirama. He was taking the backseat. If he was so superior with KCM, he would have taken the lead in the fight against Jubito.
Oh, phone. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Yeah. So can be observed. So
do you feel like with that debate, do you feel like that's kind of like a toss up, like a coin flip on who to win?
Yeah, I think if you come with the right ammo in your tool belt, you could win for Minato. But if you're like debating against someone that has a lot of ammo for Hashirama, you probably lose in most cases. But yeah, I would say speed isn't the only variable because Madara, we all agree, Madara fucks up Minato. Minato's light speed and he was faster than Tobirama, who was faster than Hashirama and faster than Madara. So I guess speed isn't the only factor.
Yeah.
But yeah, it all depends on what your premise is, because there's a lot of people that bring up speed when debating who would win. Like someone would say, "Oh, well, Flash would beat a guy with a gun because he's faster." Like, but I guess in this case, that's not the case. But then again, there's more variables that have to be taken into account. So I'd say, yeah, probably Hashirama. However, there is an argument to be made if you're revering the fact that he's faster, that he could speed blitz base Hashirama. Again, base Hashirama, that means he doesn't have Sage Mode awakened, which means he doesn't have the sensor capabilities in this respective version. So I'd say in conclusion, in an infinite set of infinite scenarios, I'd say it'll base Hashirama wins the majority of the time. There probably is scenarios where Minato could take it if he's quick enough to like slice fucking Hashirama's throat before he goes Sage Mode or something like that, maybe. But again, for all you skeptics out there, I did this power scaling analysis on the fly, and this is a fairly contentious matchup. So is it a toss-up? I don't know about that, but it is contentious, and it really depends on who you debate. If you debate an expert and you're not an expert yourself on either side, you'll probably lose. So that's a good question, though, because I see where that comes from. People actually do debate this a lot. So this guy, whoever asked me a shout out to you, probably were wondering who would win. But yeah, that's a good question. So those were the only questions for today, or at least ones. So moving on to topics. Yeah, that was a good question. That was a good question. So I don't know if you guys are up to date with Boruto, the storyline where it is now, but I reacted to I did a Twitch stream to chapter 65, the manga, and basically where they're at is Naruto doesn't have Kurama anymore. That's not a spoiler anymore. Everyone knows that. And there's this new guy. He's a cyborg called Code. Apparently, it's implied that he's stronger than Ishiki, the guy that like fucked up Naruto and Sasuke as adults, by the way. And he basically is fighting Boruto and Kawaki. You guys, I don't know if you and Emilio know who Kawaki is yet, but
I do.
Yeah. And Code is not threatened at all, by the way. He was like a religious follower of the Otsutsuki. And apparently where we are now in this chapter is Boruto is having Momoshiki take over his body. Like it's over 80% at this point. And it's so bad that Momoshiki is actually joining with Code he's joining forces with Code. But the crazy thing is Kawaki's karma isn't gone. We thought it was when Ishiki was defeated, but his karma came back and he has control of it. So basically what happened is Naruto and Shikamaru show up to the battlefield to aid them in their battle against Code. And I think it was either Boroshiki or Code that like blasted this ability that would have killed probably Naruto. But Kawaki awakened the karma and absorbed it out of nowhere when we thought it was gone and he was like fodder. So basically his karma's back, but that raises the question, is Ishiki really dead then? Or does he somehow have a karma without Ishiki being alive? Or is Ishiki going to be reincarnated? We don't know, but this was Kawaki though. It wasn't Ishiki. It was actually Kawaki that voluntarily saved Shikamaru and Naruto's life. And people are wondering, I know people are probably wondering, how strong is Naruto now? He has Sage Mode. He does have Sage Mode. We know that. But honestly, I think the writers are kind of implying that it's over for Naruto and Sasuke. The generation is no longer the dog. I mean, Naruto lost Kurama. Sasuke lost his fucking eye. For fuck's sake, he got his eye stabbed out. The Renegade's gone. So honestly, I think the writers are going to have Naruto and take a back seat. I think he's going to take a back seat in the next chapter. Right now, it ended with the last thing we saw was Kawaki's karma awakened. I was surprised by that because I think Naruto would have died if it weren't for Kawaki absorbing. I think it was Boroshiki. He used like a Rasengan. But fucking the karma saved their life. And Naruto was shocked. Shikamaru was shocked. So for you guys wondering out there, how strong is Naruto? He's not on their level, man. Unless I'm wrong, unless the writers give him a plot boost and power for us to feel good again, like the old days. I think he's taking a back seat. It's a passing of the torch. I've been saying this for several chapters now. It's a passing of the torch. Boruto and Kawaki are the top dogs now, just like Naruto and Sasuke were the top dogs for a while. Basically, the Naruto Sasuke generation is coming to an end, man, as far as being the top dog. So it's unfortunate. I know a lot of people don't want to accept it. People are so emotionally attached to these guys that they say stupid shit like, "Oh, Hashirama would beat Momoshiki" and shit like that. It's not correct. This is reality we live in. You know, all good things come to an end in real life too, and everything comes to an end. Naruto and Sasuke they're always gonna be goated. They're always gonna be goated, but it really seems like Kawaki and Boruto are stepping up now. Well, unfortunately, Boruto is being overtaken by Momoshiki, who's a bad guy. But as far as that is concerned, I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Like, is Naruto gonna wake up out of it? I mean, Boruto, is he gonna snap out of it? Because Momoshiki, I'm gonna probably estimate he's probably like 85% consume Boruto's body. He basically just awakened. At first, he was fighting Code, but then he's like, "Oh fuck it, I'll join you, Code. Fuck up Naruto and fucking Kawaki." I was like, "What?" That was kind of disappointing. But as far as my predictions, I think Kawaki is gonna awaken a new power that rivals Boruto's, and I think he's gonna put up a fight. Naruto's probably gonna do some shit. I mean, they're gonna give him some screen time, but I think he's taking the back seat, man. I think it's time to accept the facts. He's no longer the top dog. He was a top dog, and I think his big going away party was Baryon mode when he fucked up Ishiki. That was his big moment. They're like, all right, let's give him one last hoorah, and that's what it was.
Kind of sad when you think about it.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. And as far as Sasuke, he's not there right now, but I think he's still healing from the ass beating he took. But there's more possibility for him. But again, I don't think the writers are going to do that. Some people say, what if they regenerate his eye? What if they give him Hashirama cells? That's a good question, but I don't see why the writers would amp him and not amp Naruto. I think they're kind of keeping Naruto and Sasuke at the same level. That's why they nerfed them both. They took Kurama away, and then a little bit after, Sasuke lost his fucking Rinnegan. So there's a lot of theories out there like, oh, they're going to give Sasuke an eye back. I'm like, I really don't think the writers are going in that direction. So the trajectory of the storyline, it's heading towards a new generation, basically. As far as Code, I heard there's a theory that he's stronger than Ishiki, which if he is, holy shit, man, good luck beating him. I think Kawaki's going to have to like fully awaken the karma to fuck with him. But yeah, guys, basically, I think the next chapter comes out next year. It's probably because of the holidays, but I'm looking forward to it. If you guys want to see a live review, I'll probably do a Twitch review to that. It's not till January 20th, I think, but it's sad, but fuck it, man. This is where we are. And
generation of Naruto, man. It's really crazy when you think about it. It's
too bad it's not the Dragon Ball approach where Goku's still top dog like 30 years later. He's still fucking
well,
fucking
at least they made it.
They made his son a pussy, like made his son a bitch and made him stronger. I mean, Goku's not a bitch, but like they made him like
I think I don't know if you saw the trailer, but the trailer.
Yeah.
It looks like they're making Gohan strong again. That's what it looks like.
Finally, man. Like
that's what it looks like. I might have to watch it again just to be sure, but it does look like they're making Gohan like strong again.
There's definitely a difference between the two when you compare Naruto and Dragon Ball.
There's a huge difference. The power scaling it's different.
Yeah, like apparently I think there was a point in time where the writers were gonna make Gohan the top dog, but I think they received backlash from the fans. They're like, fuck it, let's keep Goku out here. And then they kept him as the top dog, but then they bitched Gohan and he became what did he call himself? And he had like that trash ass
man.
Yeah, that shit was so ass. That was pathetic. He started like he wanted to focus on his education and shit. I'm like, dude, he's a fucking Saiyan, man. He's a Saiyan, and you're making him a pussy. Like,
it was kind of sad to see that, but I thought when I was watching it at first, I thought it made sense.
Yeah,
he was a smart kid, but they're looking at it again. It's like, man, he really had so much potential as like a teenager.
He had so much, especially like the cell art. Holy shit.
Yeah.
He was a king.
It's still top notch.
He was a king. He was the king of the fucking Saiyans, even above fucking Vegeta and Goku at that point.
At one point, he was. I think he was at one point.
Yeah, and
both of them, I think.
And then he got
Don't quote me on that, but I think
I think you could argue at that point he was the strongest like individual at the time. Like Cell was even like, oh fuck, like I'm fucked.
Yeah.
But yeah, then they bitched him against Boo when he like fought Boo and he was so arrogant that he got absorbed. I'm like, come on, man, at least give him some. I mean, he did beat Cell. Yeah, he did beat Cell, but I mean, I hope Gohan. Yeah, I hope Gohan gets to like maybe the new Dragon Ball Super season to give him more time, more time to shine. But
yeah, it looks like in the movie though, it looks like he is gonna get some time to shine.
I see some Super Saiyan glimpse. I was like, oh shit. I was like, that's fucking lit. But
it looks like they're making Gohan strong, and I think his kid is in the movie. That's strong in the movie too.
And this is a video I watched, but I guess I'll ask you guys: how powerful do you think Vegeta would be if he never unfused? So let's say Goku and Vegeta fused, and it never undid. How strong do you think he could get?
I think they'd be the strongest force on the planet,
dude. If
I feel like
in that universe,
just think about it. He'll have time to train.
I'm still here. I just want to let you guys know I'm still here. I'm just on a phone call with my mom because she's talking to me about something that happened to her. So just letting you guys know.
Okay.
That's fine. But yeah, I think he would be the strongest in the universe. I'd say.
Yeah,
I think so because
in his universe, yes, but like I feel like he might be able to be able to at least fight Whis.
Yeah, well, maybe I don't think maybe, but I know he would fight Beerus. I know he probably
fight Beerus. Maybe he'll be. I mean, he was fucking toying with fucking Broly, bro, like nothing.
Dude, he was toying with him. I'll say this.
He can't fight Zeno though, because Zeno would.
He's literally God. Yeah, he's literally God. All right, someone said
maybe at least he'll get a hand on Whis.
Yeah, someone said I'm happy with other characters taking the lead, but Boruto's just lame. Okay, yeah, that's an opinion.
It makes sense. I mean,
ultimate Gohan form is stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I think that's contentious, but yeah, you can make argument. Vegeta,
it did have potential though. It did have potential.
Yeah, he definitely had potential, and if he did get Super Saiyan 3, he probably would be stronger. Vegeta probably Beerus level, not Whis. Here's the thing about Vegeta. So think about it like this. He's that strong without any training. We just get a glimpse of him. Imagine if he had infinite time to train. His potential would probably be higher than Gohan's, and Gohan would say it had the most potential over Goku and Vegeta.
It just that has a time limit on it.
Yeah, let's be honest. He would probably master Ultra Instinct with his potential. He'd probably be able to use it on will.
And that Super Saiyan Dark Blue too. If they were,
who knows? Maybe we get a fusion. I don't know if you guys know about what's it called. Ultra Ego Vegeta. That's a new form he has in the manga. Imagine that fused with fucking Master Ultra Instinct combined, and you get some new form, like some godly, unquantifiable form. He might. Would it be Whis level? I don't know, because Whis is just. He's literally a god. Yeah, he's god on it
against him and fucking Vegeta.
I think Whis would probably still win. He's on a whole different tier. But as far as Beerus, I think Beerus would be pushed to the brink of fucking death against full power, full potential Vegeta with time to train.
Yeah, for sure.
Jiren would. Here's the thing, though. I was watching a video on it, and basically there would be no entertaining story because Vegeta would fuck everybody up. He'd fuck up Beerus probably. He'd probably fuck up Jiren in terms of power. Like Jiren would be the bitch in this case. Like imagine Vegeta awakening Master Ultra Instinct like it was nothing. Like I already had it in the back of his pocket. Jiren would be like, oh fuck, it's over. The tournament would end fucking immediately. So Zamasu would get fucked up easily.
Zamasu.
There would be no story. So I was saying on the video I did, I was like, it makes sense why they didn't do, because apparently it was supposed to be a never-ending fuse in the Buu arc, but once they were eaten by Buu, it undid itself. I think the writers did that because they realized if they were to keep them fused, it would be too strong for everybody. Like Vegeta would just be too fucking strong. There would be no storyline.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it'd be fucking boring. Like imagine him. There would be no competition. No, Beerus wouldn't be competitious. He'd have to like spar with the angels to have any fun. Like it'd be too fucking easy for him to fuck everybody up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good video I reacted to. That's a good idea, a good thing to think about. But yeah, and then another question was, what wife would he choose? Would he choose fucking Bulma or Chi-Chi? That's a good question too.
He's both if you want.
Yeah. Or both.
Why not?
He's a Chad, man. He's fucking Chad. He's gonna have both. He's probably gonna have multiple wives, but that would be fucking interesting. But if Gogeta never infused, that's another one. A lot of people argue who's stronger. I don't even know the answer to that question. Gogeta or Vegito. It's like, yeah, I don't even know. I don't fucking know. Yeah, maybe they're interchangeable. I don't know, but
I have no idea. Someone might have to explain that to me on what's the difference between.
We would need like a fucking Dragon Ball expert to fucking. I don't even know the answer to that question.
I love Dragon Ball. Don't get me wrong, but I don't really for that like the fusions. I don't really understand the difference.
Yeah. By the way, folks, if you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask. We'll answer them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a fucking good question. But
give me 1 second.
Yeah, but Dragon Ball, it's I'm hoping for better things for the new Dragon Ball Super season. The old Dragon Ball Super, it's a little. Is it bad? No, but there was a lot of plot holes, a lot of inconsistent power scaling, a lot of things that didn't make sense just for the sake of telling a good story. I understand they wanted to entertain us, but like, come on, man, at least be consistent with the fucking power scaling logic. Some of it was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Too much.
Yeah, it's too much. But yeah, guys, that's our little tangent on that.
Ooh, still on the topic of anime.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan, January 9th.
Oh God.
Part
Can't
2
wait.
comes out soon. And as Jimmy knows, me and Emilio, the biggest Attack on Titan fans here. And we are really looking forward to it. I don't know if you reacted to the trailers yet, Jimmy.
Oh man, story-wise, it might be the best ever. Honestly, it's that fucking good.
It's looking like shit's about to go down.
Yeah, like narratively.
And it's the only anime that's kept me on the edge of my seat for so long watching it, because I can't explain it. I don't know if you've seen the trailers yet, Jimmy, but you might have to check those out, because that shit's fucking pretty intense.
They give some spoilers in the trailer, but fuck, man, it's just so good. You have to.
It's just it's going on Momo the one, but it's the thing about Attack on Titan is it never gets dull. So a lot of long animes get dull, but that one never does. Never.
This one, it doesn't have like filler, because every episode
literally no filler
related to the story. Like, it's no bullshit about it.
Someone said you should watch Noodle's skills video on Tobirama versus Minato. He highlights a lot of insane Tobirama fights people miss. Tobirama versus Minato. I'm sorry, man, but Minato wins. No, you're wrong. I'm the biggest Attack on Titan fan here. I guess there's another Attack on Titan fan here. Yeah. But yeah, by the way, there's this guy Noodles that he did. I think I told you about this dumbass topic that he thinks Kakuzu wins. He did a debate on Kakuzu versus Pain, and he really thinks Kakuzu would. Yeah, he really thinks that, dude. I need to react to that shit.
What did he say that would make him believe?
He used these like absurd, I would say disingenuous calcs, like, based off Kakuzu's durability, he's multi-continental. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. Stupid ass fucking.
Pain has freaking eyes of like the Sith.
That kid is fucking delusional, man. He's like, I think he might be doing it for trolling purposes to get more views too. I'll say that, but yeah, because he debated this big time guy, like a big time YouTuber. Like, he has the guy I always react to. He has like over 1 million subs. And he was really trying to debate Kakuzu versus Pain. I'm like, dude, that is fucking retarded. That's retarded.
He would bring up the 5 hearts, but I mean, Pain would just rip those out if he wanted to.
Pain could Chubaku Tensei his bitch ass in there, and that's it. Like, what the fuck? He could do whatever he wants to him. He's fodder, dude.
All he needs is Chubaku Tensei.
Yeah, he's fodder compared to him. It's not even a competition, but that guy really reveres Kakuzu for some reason. It's kind of become like a meme in the anime community. It's kind of became a meme thing.
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. Like, my mom was talking about COVID.
I
kind of want to talk about it.
Yeah, it's such a stupid thing that it's memed. It's memed by a lot of the Naruto fandom, because let's just say the guy he debated is huge. Like, I'm talking like 1 million subscribers, and that guy made a video on it, and he's like, dude, how the fuck does this guy really think Kakuzu beats Pain? And everyone's been asking me to react to it, and I will react to it, folks. I'm going to shit on that kid too myself, and expose his ignorance. Yeah, it's fucking.
You know what you should do. You ever heard of I told you about West Side Live. You ever heard of him before?
Yeah,
check him out. I'm telling you, he has like some stuff on Naruto. I think you might want to one day check out and debate him, because I think he's actually willing to. Well, not willing, because he's actually like, he's a really 500,000. I think it's still big, but he really he has a huge following in anime, and he has a lot of things on Naruto.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys out there that sure.
There's
Someone
like
said, what? I definitely think Minato wins, but there's a lot of Tobirama feats people miss. I agree. It definitely is. He was able to destroy the Deity Gates. The same Deity Gates that were tanking Ten-Tail's Biju bombs. Yeah, he's dead. Tobirama is underrated, but is he beat Minato in his prime now? Young Hiruzen is stronger than Rinnegan Madara? Oh shit. That's quite the take right there. I'll say this, Nick. Young Hiruzen, the problem with that is that his power scaling is contentious due to us not having information on him. There's people that say he was the strongest Kage ever in his prime, but we just don't have the feast to show for it. If you want to revere that statement, then sure. But then again, you have to ask yourself, how strong is Rinnegan Madara? Is he stronger than his prime self? That's a good question too. That's a contentious one though. But Tobirama's a monster, no lie. And base Minato versus Tobirama's close. But I feel like he should really downplay Minato KCM. Yeah, that kid Noodles, dude, fucking retarded. I'm sorry.
Who was it?
It
Noodles?
says a lot of stupid shit.
Was the guy's name Noodles?
Yeah, this is a dumbass that thinks Kakazu beats pain.
Hold on, let me find him. Is he on YouTube? I just want to look him up.
Yeah, he's about as big as us.
I think I heard him before. Isn't he? He's called Def Noodles, right? Is that him?
No, this is Noodles Scales. He's like the same amount of subs I do, I think.
I just want to check him out. Scales.
Not dissing the kid, but he's I think he's trolling to some extent, honestly. He is.
Oh, I can't tell. Is this the him that says says this channel is dedicated to mostly Naruto and anime?
Yeah, it's him.
Okay.
The way I have it is Casey Minato above Tobirama, above base Minato. No, I disagree. Base Minato Prime beats Tobirama, dude. I'm sorry. He would speed blitz him. But Casey Minato definitely beats Tobirama. Heavy weather. Okay, they're arguing in the comments. All right, so the next thing I had, where is it?
Yeah,
my thought. Okay, so I said I was 20 episodes into. Let me read this guy's head. If Kakazu beats Pain, then I could beat Prime Mike Tyson. Exactly. That's how stupid that shit sounds. All right, but yeah. Okay, so people are asking my thoughts on Bleach so far. I'm 20 episodes in. I'm not gonna lie. I get why some people say it's dull. It does get dull. It's kind of dragged out. I know there's many big anime guys that say it doesn't get interesting until you're quite a bit in there. So that's why I'm kind of pushing myself through it. It's not shit. It's not like, oh, guys, this is fucking trash, but it is a little dull, a little bland. It's not like catching my eye like Dragon Ball, Naruto, or Attack on Titan, anything like that. But
yeah,
it's not bad though. I like the idea. I like Ichigo. I like him. He's definitely the typical protagonist. I'll say that for sure. I like the Soul Reaper Society. I like the idea of it. I like the Hollows, the enemies that they face. And I am looking forward to see where it goes, where Ichigo, how he evolves as a Soul Reaper. He's a beast. I mean, he's a beast for sure. But it's not bad. I'll give it like so far 7 out of 10. Bad episodes, I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. There's never like a shit episode, but I'm waiting for the big boys like Aizen and shit. But I know that's way in there, so I have to just stick through it.
Is there a filler in the show?
I would say there is like shit I don't care about. I consider filler for sure. Definitely is.
And then I think once like he finishes like the arc of Aizen, I'm not sure if it's filler or not, but they have like a whole new arc.
Yeah. I heard there's gonna be some new Bleach. That's right. It's gonna be some new Bleach.
Naruto has a he said like the thing about Noodles is he's a good debater. Like in the Naruto community, he's known as being pretty good, and even Seth admitted he's a great debater. Problem is Noodles always does stupid.
I'll admit this: the kid isn't stupid. He's a good debater, but he's definitely delusional on some of his points. Like when he wants to prove a point, he gets delusional. He brings up like some absurd calculation bullshit that's not genuine at all. But he's a good debater, though. I'll give him that. I've seen him debate. Like if you're not ready for it, he can beat you, even on shit he's wrong about. Like the Kakazu one.
He's actually switched up because he's been gone for about a year, 2 years, and he came back not too long ago, and now he's actually doing full-on streams. I'm just looking at his channel just from.
Oh yeah. The thing is, I guess I'll talk about it because a lot of my fans know about this. Yeah. What happened was Noodles was friends with huge YouTubers, the guys that I react to, and apparently he did some fucked up shit, and they cut him off. They basically cut him off, and they said, "Fuck this guy." And they cut him off because he was like he's slimy or some shit, like he's a rat or some shit.
Going through his,
based off what I know, I'm not calling the kid a rat, but that's what I've heard from them, from their mouths. So basically, he's
like Sweat Kage.
Yeah, like he the guy at the base Sweat Kage apparently was trying to what's it called, dox Seth, who's another big like probably the best parascaler I've ever heard. Like he's that good. He's trying to dox him because they knew each other, like they were tight, like they were always talking on Discord and stuff. Mm-hmm. And Seth even had to defend himself because the guy was trying to like paint a fake narrative about him, and they all cut him off. Like they all cut Noodles off. He's a good debater, though. I'll say that. Who knows? Maybe one day our paths will cross, or some shit. We can go at it, but
have the I
would love to see that. Just on that.
I'll tell you this. He ain't gonna. He's not gonna win. I'll tell you that right now.
Heavy Weather said, "I can give an explanation of what happened. Give me a few."
I know what happened. There's a video on there.
Noodles are being disrespectful.
Noodles being disrespectful. He gets emotional. I'll probably pick him apart.
I need to look at his videos. I don't know who he is, but I might check out
his. I guess he's big because he was affiliated with Swag and Seth, and those guys are the big boys in the community.
Well, I'm just going off of just how he look. Looks
Yeah.
normal.
But yeah, let's stop talking about that.
Yeah.
But I guess we should do this because the year's almost over. By the
Yeah.
way, guys, if you guys have any questions, ask us. We'll still answer. Anime review 2021. So, what do you guys think about this year as far as anime? How was your experience?
Trying to.
Is Emilio leave, by the way? I think his phone
No,
died.
that
Huh?
was me.
I think he said his phone died or something.
He said it was at 29%, didn't he?
Oh shit, yeah.
But anime wise,
It's
I don't
been.
think- I don't think anything tops what Attack on Titan did at the start of the year.
Yeah, Attack on Titan, dude. Shit, man. That shit is revolutionary, narratively wise.
It's hard to beat that show. And for me, in my opinion, like I might sound biased, but that's just my opinion because that show is part 1 of season 4 was just so good. It was really good.
Noodles was in the right. Oh, I'm just reading the comments. He says he's a good debater, but that does do the topic. I mean, yeah, I would just you guys. I mean, you want to respond to DJ? I mean,
I'm looking forward to a lot of new anime that are coming out this year.
Yeah, we got Attack on Titan coming, Bleach. We got Boruto. There's all kinds of good shit coming out.
When's the anime awards happen? Is it what days it happen? The anime usually the awards they have it like once a year, don't they?
I think so.
Because I think there's gonna be a lot of animes that are gonna be I think that are gonna probably win anime of the year. I know Attack on Titan is in there.
It should be in a discussion. If it's not, then that's.
But like I think the thing is though, okay, so yeah, the anime awards will be back on January 18th to the 25th. And they already have a voting list. You can pick who you want to win this year. I'm just genuinely curious.
Attack on Titan narratively, it's probably the best I've seen ever. The only ones I could compare is like Naruto and like the goated ones. This is pretty fucking good, man.
And I'd say that a lot of people during like this pandemic really started getting more into anime again.
That's
definitely
really started to become popular again, even through this dark time.
But
a lot of people are starting to watch it now.
Looking at
this home most of the time.
I'm about to say looking at this year's selection and then last year's winners, like because here's last year's winners of anime. So anime of the year went to Jujutsu Kaisen, which
that makes sense.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it.
That one's good too.
I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen. People have been telling me to check it out on my channel. I'm like, I kind of just.
Demon Slayer has been pretty good.
The thing about new animes, like last year, actually in 2020, didn't Demon Slayer win anime of the year? I think it did. I'm not sure. And then I feel like new animes, it's up and down. It could be a series or it could be a new anime that popped up out of nowhere that's going to win anime of the year that does pretty well. And I don't know how they judge it upon either manga sales or telecommunication. Like I don't know how that works. Are they going by
they're probably like all a combination of all that and like how fans how they feel about it. Like if they see shitloads of fans loving it, then that probably goes into account too. But
this year's best protagonist was Katrina Klaus from my next life as villain. I have no idea.
What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. So I definitely agree.
Best opening. I will say this deserved the 2021 was a Beastar's Wild Side. That was a good song. I like that track.
Yeah,
get that one.
All right. Someone said I definitely agree, but I understand why Noodles was angry at Swag since 6 was helping Swag make debate without Noodles knowing. Yeah, that's a little disingenuous.
Oh, so but that fight over debates.
Yeah, basically what happened was, I think what really set him off, Noodles was talking to Seth, and he like cussed Seth out. Seth like, Noodles, chill out, dude. He's like, you're helping Swag, you piece of shit, and he's like cussing him out with some pretty vulgar shit. He kicked Seth out of his Discord. I think Seth and Swag and all of them cut him off because he was very confrontational.
He put, though Noodles may make fair points, sometimes he likes to humiliate and disrespect other power scalers who disagree with him, even when he makes a mistake. Yeah, when his makes maybe.
Yeah, the kid has to work on his temperament. That's important when you're debating, especially like a guy that doesn't give a fuck what you have to say, like Seth. You're not gonna win that way, dude. Swag's not a debater. He's a really good content creator, but he's not a debater. So it's like when he debated Seth, I think Seth took a dub for sure. He gave consent for 6 to prepare Swag to the debate, not help him in the debate while it was happening. Yeah. 6 is another guy. He's pretty good. He knows a lot about Naruto.
Too. Might as well. I don't know a lot of these people. I
know Swag and Seth are the biggest. Those are the guys that I react to because they're like sources of authority, basically.
I'll check out maybe the other guy later. I would
say Seth is the best though. Like debating, power scaling, he's the best.
There's also I watched Spike Kage. Spike Kage is another.
Dog's a beast. Yeah, he's a
I
beast.
make your voice heard. Sorry, there's no.
Yeah.
But this year's animes was actually not that bad. I think the one thing that the spring anime I felt got very, very like that's where all the hype was in spring. Don't get me wrong. I think Attack on Titan was still up there, but like a lot of the spring animes that dropped in 2021 were really good. Like
Attack on Titan was one of the maybe handful of animes where I was like hooked to every fucking episode every time. I was like, holy shit, dude! Like, it was fucking.
I'm still trying to understand. Like, so again, I'm not that far off on Attack on Titan, but the time skip, like, it was a 5-year time skip.
It was a 5-year time skip.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to be sure because someone told me no, it's not. Like, they look different. Like, come on, bro.
It's a 5-year time skip.
Here's we got My Hero Academia that dropped on the spring.
My Hero Academia is pretty good. I need to finish it.
Yeah.
Dude, I have like a full on like My Hero Academia in my room right now. I have like Deku and I have like I have a fucking costume from Halloween that I went as Deku. I know Deku Bakugo, but you got Tokyo Revengers. I have not yet watched that one. You guys have heard Tokyo Revengers or not?
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't.
That's what people have been telling me. That's another one to check out because it's like a gang middle school like show. Like it's just gang wars basically.
It says Noodle's still a trash human being though. He was saying the N-word. Oh shit, despite being white, which is scummy as fuck. Yeah, he's like some blonde dude.
Find the clip it to us if you get it in the
link. Fuck.
Clip it to us in the link.
That's pretty fucked up, man.
If you have it, put it in the link.
That's some fucked up shit for sure.
Put it in the Discord if you're in the Discord.
Put it in the, you know what? Put it in the Discord because we don't want to get YouTube.
Yeah, put that shit in the Discord.
not here.
Yeah, join it. By the way, guys, if you're not in the Discord, join it. That's where we all interact and shit.
Yeah,
the community.
The community.
Tokyo Revengers was another spring anime. Attack on Titan, of course. That was like the most hyped one for that year.
Definitely the most hyped.
It was. Don't get me wrong. I think it Attack on Titan, especially when the new season drops next month, right? Or like a couple days.
Next month, yeah, on the 9th.
It's gonna be big.
It's like shit. It's gonna. I think. But here's the thing. Will it take home Anime of the Year? Not because I think if anything else drops that year, like I think. In my opinion, I think Chainsaw Man's gonna win Anime of the Year because that's in
my opinion, I think Attack on Titan will win it. I mean, I've been doing my very best to avoid the mangas and the spoilers. I mean, damnedest to make sure I don't look at that because I want to be invested into the show. But it's the only anime I've ever watched so far.
For 2022, as far as anime, I don't know if you guys know. I'm sure some of you guys know. I'm almost done with my. What if Itachi never killed his clan video? Almost done. It's gonna be lit. I'm trying to give some pretty fair takes. It's kind of like a story. That's all I'll say. I'm not gonna get too many hints,
like a full on like commentary video, like just like with pictures and shit.
No, this one is gonna kind of like for you guys. It's like a Swaikage video where it's me commentating over what would most likely happen if Itachi never killed his clan.
So you're not using a face cam. It's just like
it's like it's like a legit video. Yeah,
commentary. Like it's a lot of.
I made a few. I don't know if you guys seen it. Like Itachi versus Pain. That was a legit video.
Okay, I remember now. Yeah.
Like
I mean, I'm trying to
make some original shit. The only thing is they take so long to make. So I get why Swag and them don't post every day because those take a long time to make.
Well, you got to see art, man. You got to be down with your art.
So we have Attack on Titan that just dropped. That one's coming out like in a couple weeks, and then Demon Slayer season 2 dropped, which I need to finish. I need to catch up on that.
Me too. Actually, need to catch
because people have been telling me like this one's actually pretty good. This is the best arc. Apparently, that's what everybody keeps saying. It's the best arc, but. Nothing really. We got some new animes. Nothing really continuation.
Well, they said the new Dragon Ball is coming out next year, right?
Yeah, I don't. The movie, right? Not the.
No, it's coming out in 2023, right? Not in 2022.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think that's the case.
So Dragon Ball Super season 2, or is it gonna be like because the new movie, the Dragon Ball Super, it looks trash. I'm gonna be honest with you, it looks trash.
Really? I think it looks pretty good.
The 3D one, the one that's all 3D and shit.
I really like it.
Not the movie. The movie, the newest one that's gonna drop soon, the Dragon Ball Super. It's all 3D animation. Like I don't, in my opinion, I think that movie, it's gonna make its money. Don't get me wrong, but will I say it's the best Dragon Ball Super movie of all time? Like no.
I think Broly was their best movie.
Yeah,
well, I mean the only thing I don't like
the resurrection of Frieza because that is still Dragon Ball Z.
But the thing is, I don't like how they made it 3D. Like, I understand nowadays anime is becoming, they're trying to, because if you notice, a lot of anime studios are using that 3D animation now. Like a lot of them are starting to use it. But
popular thing now.
I know, and don't get me wrong, I think it works for other animes, but putting it in Dragon Ball, and I watched the trailer, like, bro, this looks like a video game. Like, and it just looks like it. Like,
that's what I thought it was at first.
I know it looked like a new video game. I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be a new game. Like, no, it's a movie. I'm like, I don't like it. And plus, too, like
it should be cool. Maybe I'm not gonna trash on it. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'll give it a chance.
I know. I'll give it a watch. Don't get me wrong, but like I just don't like it because it looks too. And it's not like there's no main. It's a new main villain, and it's not like they brought back old Gohan, which I'm like, okay, that's good.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about, Jimmy. That's what we
were that's the not the series. That I'm ready for whenever that one drops. Like I'll be honest. I think Super Season 2 will be good, or is it not? Is it Season 2 or is it Season 3? I don't know what I'm wrong.
Season 2, I believe.
Season 2, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good.
Trying to see what their ideas are going to be with the different universes and Jiren.
Frieza now.
Yeah, that's going
to be like they made him like the badass character in Dragon Ball Z, and then like
I wonder if he'll be able to. Because I don't know if they want to make him fodder, because Goku and Vegeta just keep evolving. Like they keep evolving, keeping stronger.
They just keep nerfing them. I mean, shit, bring back because they need to bring back Cell, man. Bring back Cell. Bring back freaking. I would say bring back.
Oh yeah, a lot of people like Cell.
Bring those characters.
I like Cell for one.
Cell was honestly like
yeah.
Behind Frieza, I think Cell was a good villain because
he was a very good villain. Yeah,
he was good, and then they kind of stopped using him. And then same thing happened with Majin Buu. I think that Majin Buu was a good villain too, but then they just made him like the regular fat Buu. You know, it was okay, but like dude, give us like a threatening villain, like when Sazamazu, like when the Black Goku basically.
Oh yeah,
that's my favorite arc.
That one was a good arc. I felt Trunks was, bro. I miss his physique. His physique was like, bro, he looked dangerous. Then they kind of downgraded him. I know they gave him like the fucking tacky old like oh, he's like cut, but he's not like buff anymore. Like I want to give him back that bod, bro.
I mean, like when he fought Cell and he got all buff, he was too slow, I guess, apparently.
And because
that was
the main thing that happened.
Yeah, or Cell's like, you're too slow. I was like, damn, bro, sucks.
There's not, honestly, this season of this coming up of anime, there's not a lot of continuations. We're seeing a lot of like new animes. I'm looking at
Bleach. Yeah,
Bleach is
that's a big one. Everyone's waiting
I haven't watched Bleach as much. I watched it when it was on Adult Swim. Like I watched a couple episodes, but I've never fully watched it.
It's not bad so far for me.
People have been telling me that anime is good, but the last season is trash.
Oh, they did. I don't know if you guys saw this. They did a live action version of Cowboy Bebop.
I haven't watched.
Oh shit! I think I've heard of that. I haven't watched it though.
But people have been trashing on
canceled. It got
fuck.
But apparently, they said it wasn't that bad.
I gotta watch it because like the only reason I'm gonna watch it because it has Stephen Chow, who I respect as an actor. The guy's like a really good, phenomenal actor. I think he's I think giving him the thing too is like they're capitalizing off the success of live action because of Pokemon, Detective Pikachu, and Sonic. That's the only reason why they're capitalizing off the success. Now bringing into live action with animes,
it's hard.
It's hard. Yeah, it's very hard. It can't work.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely hard.
I think there was
you could do it with Naruto. Maybe.
Nah, I could not see with Naruto.
Oh, that'd be really hard, dude.
Well, the thing is, like, how are you gonna make a full on? Because you can't make this to a full on like movie.
Yeah, it'd be so difficult.
It would be impossible.
Yeah, it'd be impossible.
Making it into a series and making it full on like, if you want to be diversified, we're gonna make all Asian cast.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to offend the fucking,
Yeah, exactly.
We're not into diversifying, all that crap.
Like the Rikage would be black.
I'm telling you,
they have to do that.
It can't work. And don't get me wrong.
A live action version of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Which I haven't seen.
Someone asked Cell versus Six Pass Madara equal stats. All right, I'll say this about this. When you're talking about equal stats, you then got to compare the intangibles, not power scaling, but the intangibles of characters. Naruto, and within that verse, intelligence is more of a factor in battles. In Dragon Ball, it's more brute, more than brain, for the most part. So Madara would probably be more intelligent than Cell. Mm-hmm. If they have equal stats, he also has more versatility. Let's say that equal stats means equal defense, equal offensive capability. Madara has some fucking shit up his sleeve. I mean, he has limbo clones. Would Cell be even able to see the limbo clones? I mean, that's another question. I think Madara would probably take it if it's equal stats, like literally power scaling wise, they're equal as far as power, defense, offense. Probably Madara, honestly.
Yeah.
A video just dropped called "If the three Sounding fought Pain." Oh, that's a good question. If the three Sounding.
Have y'all?
The legendary Sonic.
Yeah, like if they fought Pain, that's a good question. Jiraiya got fucked up. Let's say that.
Have y'all
with Sage mode, by the way?
With Jiraiya would actually have help.
Yeah, he would have Orochimaru as a threat, but I just think Pain's a different tier above this signing. I'd say he's Kage level. He was above Kage level. I think he was. Orochimaru barely beat Hiruzen, and Pain is obviously superior to Orochimaru.
I mean, he did beat Hiruzen.
Yeah.
But did he actually though? I mean, he lost his arms.
He lost his arms, and there's arguments that Hiruzen wasn't trying partly, but then there's arguments that say Orochimaru wasn't trying. Like they still cared to some extent. I'd say Orochimaru's. I would say Pain probably wins. So have y'all seen Seth's clips for Naruto? Oh, apparently for you guys that don't know, Seth is actually making an animation or like a lit one for Naruto versus Ichigo. Like he's actually animating it. It looks pretty good.
I'll check it out.
He has some trailers. Yeah, Seth is a stud. He's a beast. But
anyway, there's not. There's a lot of romance anime dropping this year too. Like a lot of sports animes, which I'm like.
Have you seen one called Basketball on fucking Netflix? What the fuck is
basketball?
that?
Oh, Kuroki's basketball.
Dude, fucking weird.
Honestly, I'm not really a fan of those kind of animes.
And there's one called. I think there's one called Volleyball. It's so fucking stupid.
I like the fighting ones better.
Yeah. You can't take that shit serious. Like playing fucking volleyball and shit.
Have y'all seen Hajime no Ippo? That's actually a really good anime. I thought you guys might check out. It's an old anime. It's from 2000. Well, actually, it's from the 90s, but it got better. But the whole story is about boxing.
Hentai anime.
Not really, because like there's not. Honestly, I'll be real with you. Like hentai is slow, bro. It's like there's no progression. Like sometimes it's just boring. Because like I'm not gonna cap. I'm like sometimes like you can't fully watch it because the story is boring, and like sometimes it's just the story doesn't make sense.
Ooh,
yeah.
Like I told you guys before, Redo of Healer, anime of the year, should have won. I'm saying that.
The interesting thing, I was watching a podcast and they were looking at this year's like porn stats, and they're looking at states, the most searched shit. It's so different for each state. I think here it's Asian, and then like parts like North Dakota, it's like BBW. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like it's super diverse. I saw weird shit.
Doesn't like BBW women.
I saw BBW, Asian, Latina, stepmom, stepson, like the fuck. There's all kinds of shit.
See, that's the thing.
That's like all kinds of shit everywhere.
Here's the thing. Okay, like so I've in my past, because I'm on my semen retention days now, because I have to put the laptop down for a couple days. But like, a lot of the fucking like shit you would type up, like it's insanely creative,
specific, and
it's creative too. Like they say stepmom, stepsister, and then they said stepsister shares friends with.
Oh my god!
It's like, bro. Why are you fucking trying to avoid like a fucking full-on sentence? Just give me words that I don't understand. Like some of these words, like it makes no sense. Like
they're like really specific and shit. It's really strange.
Well, apparently the most highest one, because there was a study on this, I think on Vice, not Vice, Vice News, whatever. They found out like the most searched videos apparently in the internet of porn is like really incest shit. Well, that shit's disgusting.
This is strange. It's like a strange fantasy,
bro. That's disgusting. I can't.
But yeah, guys, that's our anime tangent. If you guys have more questions, keep asking. We'll keep answering. But it can still be anime, by the way. It's the last fucking podcast of the year. We got you. But next up, UFC. All right. So we got to talk about UFC 269. Basically, Garbrandt. We saw the fall of Garbrandt, the rise of O'Malley.
I saw that shit. And I was like, damn, Cody.
You failed me, bro. Rise again, or is he
Cody Garbrandt, man. I'm just so disappointed.
Let's be honest too, man. Like he's not the same.
Like he's washed, honestly.
He hasn't been the same. He hasn't really updated everything. I feel like he needs to.
Chael Sonnen said it best. He's he's too emotional. He's too reckless in his fights. He gets fucking knocked out by easy shit. It's not like shit you don't see coming. It's
all
like
that thing he was saying at the press conference to Shane O'Malley. I'm like, bro, you really dropped the ball on that shit when like
that looked bad. Like
all the way, basically.
Yeah, man. He went out really bad. I feel bad for him. He's at a point where if he keeps losing, man, you gotta start thinking about your health. Getting knocked out every fucking fight. Like
he might get cut at this point.
He might get cut.
I think Dan's gonna. Nah, he probably won't give another shot.
If he loses another fight that way, then he seriously start. I mean, to each their own, but he's seriously got to start considering.
He's like what, 33?
Yeah, he's young, but he's been through the ringer. Like after the Cruz fight, which was his peak when he beat the shit out of Cruz, he lost to Dillashaw twice, and then he got COVID really, really badly, and he actually didn't stop training. He was like, he didn't know he had it. He kept training with COVID, so his body like is just like really, really not. I don't think it's where it used to be either. And then he keeps getting knocked out. It's like, and he went down to 125. It's just horrible for his fucking health, man. Cody Garbrandt.
He dropped. Dude, that's a lot of weight to drop, especially at that weight class.
Cody Garbrandt is just not in a good place, man. I think he has to sit back and decide what's next. Should I just call it a day? Should I just do coaching? What the fuck should I do? I don't know if I want to keep getting knocked out. He has a family and everything. I just feel bad. See that, like
it's just he's not the same as he used to be.
Yeah, he's not.
I think he's
not.
just.
I mean, ever since he lost to TJ Dillashaw twice.
Yeah, man.
I mean, in his defense, TJ.
They were close. Those were close fights. I'll say that.
I mean, in Cody's defense with those fights, TJ was cheating.
Yeah, he probably was cheating.
The PED incident when they were talking about it.
What was it? What was it called? I can't remember the name.
EPO.
EPO.
Yeah.
Which isn't it now? I heard it's. Oh no, I'm thinking of Kevin Lee's whole shit with the Adderall incident. No, never mind. I'm going off that.
EPO is the strongest one, right?
It like basically enhances your red blood cells and you get a bit more cardio. And he still lost to Cejudo. Got knocked out.
Yeah.
I mean, Dillashaw's doing well now. He's doing well. Actually, like a contender in at 135. Cody would beat TJ now, that's for sure. Get fucked up.
Just definition, in case for those of you that don't know, EPO is a release from the kidneys that acts. This is the drug that basically Dillashaw took, was to stimulate the red blood cell production, improves oxygen, and it carries to the body's muscle. It also increases body capacity to buffer lactic acid.
Basically amps you. Yeah, amps you. And that was cheating. That's definitely cheating. But next up, Sean O'Malley. He won very, very dominantly. I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, I mean, Shane O'Malley.
It comes to a point now where it's like, okay,
he has to fight a ranked dude.
Time to fight a ranked guy.
He has to. I think he is ranked now.
I'm a fan.
He's like ranked number.
He's like 13 now. Ranked.
So he's making names.
Yeah, he has to. He has to fight a ranked guy, man. He has to. I mean,
I would love for him to fight Cheeto again. I want him.
I would love that fight.
The problem is Cheeto, and then Cheeto too. He's coming off his win recently too.
Like over Edgar.
Yeah, get these two to fight. I don't know why they're not thinking about that shit.
Top ranked guy or lower ranked guy first?
Cheeto is Cheeto
Cheeto beat
middle of the pack or middle.
Cheeto beat Edgar. Edgar's no slouch.
And Cheeto's really coming off his win, so like
Cheeto's probably like top 10, probably.
Yeah, so these are right around like
maybe that's a good test for O'Malley.
Because we could say all this stuff like, oh, O'Malley deserves a title shot.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't.
Yeah, I think Shane's.
And I'm on the boat of maybe he should get a title shot, but and then I'm on the other side of he need to fight.
Yeah,
prove himself against.
If he can dominate Cheeto, maybe. If he can.
Who has the belt right now? It's Sterling, right?
Sterling. He's gonna lose that. Let's be honest, he's gonna lose that belt.
But I mean, let's be real here. I mean, Sean O'Malley, if marketed correctly and used properly, he could be a next Conor.
Next Conor McGregor, yeah. He's fucking.
I think the issue with
I want to say flash. He's got.
Yeah, he doesn't have the flash. Yeah.
He's like, I'll give you this. Shane is really trying to get himself out there.
Yeah, star power for sure.
But he's like, I have.
Yeah, for sure.
He could be the guy.
If he didn't lose to Cheeto, I think he would be in.
Oh man!
But I mean, didn't O'Malley get hurt in that fight?
Yeah, that wasn't even like he got his ass whooped.
But you gotta admit though, Cheeto just went straight for that leg, bro, and just kept fucking hitting that shit.
Yeah, I mean, but you got lucky. That's
eventually that shit would have went out, but
yeah, that was luck. That was luck for sure.
But at the end of the day, like Cheeto, I think the right fight to make is to rematch Cheeto and Shane O'Malley because that fight. I feel would.
I mean, I'd be down to see it. I mean,
yeah, because
I definitely want to see it.
Would it be a pay-per-view fight or would it be a fight night type of thing?
No, I would make it an undercard, not undercard.
For someone like O'Malley, I would keep him in the main card of a big fight, not the main event of a big fight, but definitely the main card. Maybe like.
I mean, I'd probably put him for me
like a co-main.
I'd probably not a co-main, but I would put him as like a main event of a fight night.
That would be good. Yeah,
He's
that
still,
would
doing,
be
he's
cool.
still like doing 3-round fights though. Like I think
Yeah, he is.
he hasn't
It's a
really
fight night. It's a fight night. It's a 5-round main event fight.
Yeah,
But
that would be
yeah,
a good
but-
idea.
But Shane hasn't really done a 5-round fight. This will be the first.
Yeah,
I mean,
Cheeto. I'm not gonna lie though. Cheeto's a good fighter, man. He's good.
Oh no,
He's
is a
really
good
good.
fighter, but
Yeah,
Sean O'Malley's got power, and I think it's
Yeah.
time for Dana to start feeding him to the wolves a little bit.
yeah, he has to. He's
Dana's
been
scared.
like
Dana's
relatively
scared, bro.
sheltered.
He
Yeah, he's
doesn't
been
want to lose
sheltered
his
from
money.
the
He's all like,
fucking
you know
wolves.
what? I'm gonna keep this guy for now until
I mean,
figure out-
Connor was fed to the wolves. He passed. I mean, he beat them
Immediately
all.
fed to the wolves.
Yeah, but then Connor
Yeah.
moved up to weight, and I think
He
and-
fought- when he-
He's not even a Connor fan like that, but he
Yeah.
knows
He-
Connor got thrown to
yeah.
the wolves.
He took out Mendes. He took out a bunch of killers. Yeah, to
but
get
then
there.
when he decided to take
Yeah.
fucking Nate Diaz, and that really fell apart.
He fought
he-
Max Holloway.
Yeah, he fought Max. He fought Mendes. Yeah, he did.
He did
He
fight
beat,
Holloway.
he beat him.
Oh, what year? I haven't seen that fight in a while.
I think
Yeah.
that was around 2015. When did Connor come into UFC?
20.
2013.
2013, right?
Yeah, he rose pretty quick, man. He rose pretty quick. Like he
But
was,
then all of a sudden he went to Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz.
and then he took Aldo
Oh,
Soul.
so
He
so
did take Aldo's soul,
Yeah,
but
that was-
Aldo's make a little bit of a comeback though.
Yeah,
he is.
he-
I think Aldo's gonna make the big. I think he's gonna make a comeback.
He has a
I
good
feel like.
run. He's on a good run.
But I think his last performance, which I did see, I'm like, he's there, but I'm like,
He's not. I don't think he's good enough to be champ anymore, but he's good.
nah.
we're still talking about a UFC 269, right? I don't
Yeah.
wanna-
Oh yeah. So next up, Nunes. Holy shit,
Oh
dethroned.
my god.
man.
Okay, I'm glad we.
What in the
we're back
fuck?
on topic. We gotta talk about this. Jimmy,
Dude,
I wanna ask you a question. I wanna ask you a question about that. How did you react?
I was.
Oh, we saw it. We
Yeah.
saw it.
We saw it. I was fucking shocked, man. Honestly,
Me
Nunes
too.
Nunes looked sloppy. She looked like she didn't want to
did
be
look
there.
sloppy, but she was still
Yeah.
throwing punches.
She was
But
still throwing punches.
my jaw dropped to the floor, dude. I'm telling you.
It was
She
like,
get.
man,
I'll say this: she didn't get choked out. She quit.
there was
quit.
a
She didn't
guy
get choked out.
who put $600 on
She
Nunez.
right when Pena got her neck, she tapped immediately. She didn't even get a chance to choke her, so she
Nope.
quit. I think because she didn't want to be there. I think part of her was like, it's not my night. She just gave up.
What belt was it? It was the one.
135.
Oh, dude, she had to cut a
Bantamweight.
lot- she had to cut a lot of weight just to make that.
It
Not
looked
as
like
much.
Pena.
but like-
Pena was at her best. Nunes was not at her best. That's
Hey,
what
but
it was.
that shit, Pena talked a lot of shit, bro. Like, I beat the fire that beat that, like,
Yeah.
it made, like, bro, she
She
was
didn't beat the
ready.
best. All credit to Nunez, to Pena. She didn't beat the best Nunes. I'll tell you that.
She
right
didn't
now.
beat the best version of her.
Absolutely
I
not.
do think, though, like,
Congrats-
people.
congrats
like,
to
Congrats.
Pena,
Yeah, it's not her
Yeah.
fault that Nunes quit.
shocked the world,
Nunes
man.
quit.
I'm not
so.
surprised. She said, I'm not surprised, motherfucker.
Kel Sonnen even said he's like she quit. She quit. It wasn't her night, and she gave up. That's
But
fine.
even still, man, come on. Nunez,
You're right. I mean,
Yeah.
going into that fight, you could tell immediately. Like,
Yeah.
okay,
come on.
Yeah.
But even
She's off.
still, man, at the
She
end
was
of
a
the
bit
day,
off.
you can't.
Yeah, she's
you
off
have
for
to
sure.
you have to be ready.
But yeah, when you're a champ, you got to be ready.
like, bro, you're holding two
But
belts.
for like sometimes, I know Jimmy, you've fought before. Has there
Yeah.
ever been those kind of moments where it's like, man, I'm not feeling it?
Yeah, I would. I would definitely say so, but I don't think me personally, I'd never like throw the towel in like Nunes did. But
I just felt
like,
like
look
in
at John
this-
Jones. He got his arm fucking broken by Vitor. He did it. Still didn't quit.
But
He
you
still
have
beat
those
Vitor.
moments though where it's like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want to be here right now.
Yeah,
Like it
there's
happens
the-
to the fighter, but
Why-
I think everybody.
I'm not using that as an excuse for Nunes.
Yeah,
Like you said, she did quit, but I
Yeah,
feel like you could tell it just she was just off.
yeah, she was off. Everyone, no matter who you are, even
You lost the
Floyd,
guy who
even
bet
Floyd
600.
Mayweather has bad nights for sure.
I just feel like in this
That night, he still won't
situation,
win.
Yeah,
Nunez-
yeah, but it's still win. That's it.
I just felt
Yeah,
like in
still
this
win.
situation, dude,
And
Nunez
John,
kinda
and
just,
John.
like that was a letdown because, like, dude, even if you're at your worst day of your
Yeah,
life,
you have to be a champion,
you
man.
have to
Exactly.
keep that.
Yeah.
Even
And she
Valentina
admitted
Shevchenko.
she even said too, like, hey, I messed up tonight, bro. It was she said, like, I can tell, like, okay, she's at least she's admitting that, hey,
Yeah.
it happened.
Truth is, there's only very few fighters that can get to that place and dig deep, like John, Floyd, or even any athlete, Michael Jordan, Brady, like those kind of athletes, they dig deep even when they don't want to be there. That's
so
just
when you're
reality.
holding two belts, bro, you gotta.
Yeah, you
fucking-
have to.
you
Yeah,
have
exactly.
to.
Well,
I'll
yeah,
be damned.
you have to show up.
Yeah, you have to. When you're
I
the
just saw
champ.
this-
yeah.
I just found the situation. I think Nunez. I wouldn't say her time's coming to an end. I feel like
I felt at her best. She beats the
Yeah,
shit
like
out of
she-
Pena, honestly.
If we'll have to see if she. If,
She
because I'm
almost
pretty-
finished Pena. I mean,
She almost did. Yeah.
She almost did, but I was like freaking surprised. I'm like, how could you let this happen?
One head kick, Pena would have been out for sure.
I just think those hits that maybe it finally, because I wouldn't say, like, I think the striking really got Nunez, and then all of a sudden when
It's like it's like Nunez got discouraged. She's like, oh shit, just goes here to
and this
fight.
chick didn't even
Yeah.
get her
Even
fully.
Valentina Shevchenko, my favorite women's fighter. My
Yeah,
favorite women's fighter. She even has an off-hand, but she's so
yeah,
fucking
even yeah. That girl's a monster. Yeah, Shevchenko's a
I just
monster.
think
She's a
Nunez.
goddamn
She'll
fan.
come back.
Yeah,
But
she's the best
we gotta
now.
see. We gotta see where Nunez is here
Yeah,
because
Shevchenko's pound for pound number one now. Now that Nunes lost, she's number
in the
one.
women's division.
I'd say so.
Or
I
general?
mean,
Yeah, I know all women.
You can
Yeah.
definitely make a case right now.
Yeah.
That Shevchenko is pound for pound the best.
Yeah, because Nunes gave up. She literally gave up. Yeah,
Sorry, Amanda Nunes fans. I love Nunes just like me, just like Wildcat, just like Jimmy does. But
yeah. I love Nunes, but
Well, I'm kind of second. I still like Rose because I just like Rose.
Rose is a beast.
Rose, I like her, bro. She's so fucking like. I mean, who's calling me? Oh, never mind. Sorry. I think I like Rose because it's just I don't know. Like her comeback story is good. I like it.
Yeah,
It's like
she's
she
a-
lost the belt. She
I
went through
think
that
Doug
training.
Rose is a fan favorite. She's definitely a fan favorite.
Yeah.
Who
I just
hate
want her to
on
keep
Doug
that
Rose?
mentality, bro. Like, bro, keep
Who
it up.
hate Rose? Who hates Rose?
Yeah, no one, literally everyone likes Rose. Yeah, she's a fucking beast, man. Like
I just
she's
feel Zhang is like they're gonna rematch again eventually. I would say because I don't see who else would be.
yeah.
up
Should
and
be
running.
Zhang twice though. Zhang's gonna have to win a few fights now.
Give her like at least 2 or 3 fights.
Yeah.
She'll
Now
come back.
now onto the main
To the
event.
main event. So again, Poirier again, second time he falls short. Oliveira reigns supreme again. He reigns the
What do you
best.
think in that fight? What do you think? What went wrong for Poirier? Because Poirier
I-
was doing good on the striking, but then
Yeah.
Oliveira just came out of nowhere and
Yeah.
submitted him.
I think what went wrong was Oliveira had a good game plan with the body shots. I think that actually zapped some out of Poirier for sure with those knees and those body shots. And I think he might have underestimated Oliveira a little bit.
I
we
think
all did, to be
the
fair.
main issue
Yeah, we all did.
that I felt was like he got Charles, he knocked him down like I think twice. Like
Yeah, in the first round he knocked him down.
What I don't understand is like Poirier should just went after him, but I can see why he didn't because I had a feeling too. I was like, you know what? I think Oliveira, he's a very technical fighter and he's gonna go for submission. I had a feeling I'm like
Because I feel like you said, like, oh, I'm sorry to cut you off. He didn't go on the ground. Poirier didn't want to go on the ground because Oliveira is a submission specialist.
Yeah, submission.
He's a god at that. Yeah.
Fucking look at Tony Ferguson. He broke that motherfucker and he was still going.
Man.
I'm like, dude.
The only guy that could fuck with him is probably Khabib, but he's gone. So
nah, Khabib's like he's just chilling right now.
He's the only guy that could probably go on the ground with him because he's Khabib, but he's gone.
Oliveira's, we gotta give Oliveira some.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of like, damn.
He's an animal. He's an animal, man.
I feel like he can, and I'm not the. I respect Khabib.
Yeah,
one of the best lightweights of all time, but I feel like Oliveira would probably give Khabib a run for his money.
This Oliveira, yeah, I think would.
This Oliveira, for sure.
There's really no one I can see that can
on the top of his game.
He's really mostly submission
prime.
specialist. Yeah, because I think in this situation with Oliveira, there's like a lot of these strikers got to be careful, man. You can be the best striker in the world, kicks or fists, but like
even Gaethje said that.
Even Gaethje.
The fact was that
the game plan is to knock him out. If he doesn't, he's fucked.
Yeah, Justin's fucked if that happens.
A couple times, like, bro, I don't, and I understand where Poirier's coming from. Like, bro, like you don't want to get in that submission because once you do, you're fucked. And like when Oliveira got on his back and put that,
that
chick, I was like, fuck, he's done.
I was so upset, man.
What's next? What's next for Dustin Poirier now?
For Dustin,
twice.
There's no one else I can. I don't know.
I feel like he honestly demotivated him that he lost. He's like calling out Nate now. I think he's calling out Colby.
He wants money fights now. I think
he will go up. Well, I think.
Yeah, he'd have to go up.
The way Dustin Poirier, when he gets in the octagon, that motherfucker does not look 155.
No, he's giant. He walks around like 190.
At least 190.
He can move up if you want. I think.
Easily.
I think he should move up.
Fight Colby or fight Nate? No. I think Usman would eat him. Honestly, I think he eats everybody. Honestly,
honestly, Poirier got some hands.
He got his hands though.
I think he would give Kamaru a run for
it. If I need to see him fight, if he can beat Colby down, then he might be able to beat.
Give him Leon Edwards if you have to.
Oh shit, that's a good fight. That's a good fight.
I'd say actually, if Dustin wants to move up to 170 in the welterweight,
that would be bad.
Give him a middle of the pack. Oh, not a middle.
Yeah.
Like a huge. It's actually be a huge transition if he does move up.
He's gonna have to deal with big boys. Like
the thing is too is that
not a top 3 contender, maybe like number 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
feed him and see how he does.
He's always so close, and he can just never get it. I just felt this.
Yeah, even the Khabib fight.
Yeah, I just felt this fight for him was like awesome. Honestly. No lie. I think this fight was his last chance to get the belt.
It might be. That's the reality.
in championship fights, Connor never folds under pressure. I'm just saying.
I'll give you that.
No, but
he folded his leg. That was different. Okay, he folded his leg.
I love Dustin though. Don't get me wrong. I love Dustin.
I would say this: Connor didn't fold against Khabib. He just got crushed. But he didn't fold though.
He got no. I'll admit that.
He just got beat down, but he didn't like fold though. I'll say that.
He needs to
there's still a debate going on that Connor maybe won a round against Khabib. Maybe
the third round. Yeah, I think he did win. Yeah,
but even still,
he outboxed Khabib. Yeah,
Connor just got submitted.
But he did get demolished though. Regardless.
Yeah, that fourth round. That fourth round. That's one of the most brutal, like angry fighters I've ever seen beat on somebody. Khabib was angry. He was just not fighting. He was fucking mad.
You're going to my country talking smack on me.
He was like embracing the ass whooping. He was like, "That's right. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you."
At the end of the day,
I was like, "Damn."
Business is
I was like, "Holy shit!"
Probably the most heated rivalry I've ever seen, honestly.
Yeah, but like I'll give Connor
it's right next to DC and John Jones.
Yeah, and this one was dark. Like it wasn't even funny. This one was like,
because like Connor was embracing it way too much. Because I think when it happened, the bus incident was the first one. Like when he threw that dollar at the bus.
And Connor,
shit!
I can't say Connor's defense, but he saw the video of his teammate getting slapped and he lost.
I gotta say, Connor is by far the most entertaining fucking promoter ever, dude.
I think he slowed down now because he's not really doing
most entertaining guy ever as far as comment. Like the way he promotes them, like it's dark as fuck, but it's entertaining. I was like, God damn.
I mean, he has to.
That's not the version. Though. That's not the version of Connor we see anymore. I mean, we still got trash talking.
It's still pretty dark, but yeah.
Like I think in this situation with Connor, I think
that was dark Connor.
Take the Diaz fight, if anything, for the trilogy, just to kind of get back into the spotlight.
That just wasn't to put on a show. He
was serious. He was dead ass serious.
But you gotta understand, for the difference between Connor and Khabib is Khabib's more of like a serious, humble fighter. Like he actually takes the shit seriously.
Khabib has his own promotion now.
The shit he said to Connor, the shit that Connor said to Khabib, man, I was like, God damn. He's like,
was he lying though? I mean, I
don't think he was lying. Yeah, I think he was serious. He was like, if you would have come out of the bus, you'd be in a box and I'd be in a cell. I'm like, oh fuck, dude.
He's Russian. What do you expect? The Russians don't play, bro.
I was like, dude, after you. Connor, honestly, Connor hated his guts so much he might have fucking threw the dolly at him. He's like,
he hates his agent too.
What's his name? What? I forgot his name, but yeah, he hates his fucking guts.
And it's true though.
He cussed him out. Yeah, he cussed him out too.
And then the epic fight night when they fought, like the whole.
He called him a fucking rat. I was like, damn.
But then too, like Connor said some shit about his dad, his country,
everything.
Everything. Connor got personal with
real person.
I think his son Noah.
Oh damn, dude! Yeah, it got real dark.
I felt like when
Connor speak about me.
Yeah,
when Connor was entertaining it, I think he might have went too far because
that one, yeah.
I do think when he stepped over that line, like okay, guy, he got way.
Oh, dude, that's fucked up.
I'm like, come on,
damn,
like
that's fucked up.
That's real hatred.
That's fucked up. Yeah,
you gotta realize too.
That's not that Kobe Covington put on.
That's not Kobe Covington. That's fucked up shit.
He actually like disrespected him, and then.
Remember that shit he tweeted? He's like something about COVID and his dad.
Deleted it.
Come on, dude.
But then too, Khabib gave him an excuse.
Yeah, even I was like, man,
that was fucked up.
And here's the thing: I'm not gonna give a pass on Connor and say I think he might have been
what's
drunk,
funny, but it's not funny about that tweet. But what's funny is because a lot of people that I know, they know I'm a Connor fan, and people were coming at me for Connor.
Like,
why are you coming at me, bro? I didn't tweet. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
fuck.
Why are you coming at me?
That was so dark. He was like, he's like COVID something, but the way he said it, I was like,
COVID wins, something about father died. I don't know, but either way,
damn, dude.
Do you know? But do you see how like
inspired to hate someone like that?
That's fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Khabib responded like respectfully, and he understood. He's probably drunk saying that. I don't.
No, he did not respond respectfully.
He tried, and here's the reason.
Yeah, not in the octagon. No.
Well, the reason why he said that was because one, he doesn't want like any bad vibes. Like he and I'm glad Connor deleted that tweet, but like
he had to delete that shit, man.
He had to, because imagine all the sponsorships he has. They're gonna fucking get rid of him.
Yeah, and then Khabib was on. I think Mike Tyson's podcast. He's like, the dude is just. I don't know what to say, man. He's probably drunk saying this shit. I was like,
dude, honestly,
Khabib hates him like that too. To be,
I think he does. Yeah, definitely does. He definitely hates
him. Maybe not like the level of Connor.
Yeah.
They'll never be friends. It's never gonna happen.
I give it
Yeah,
10,
they're gonna
20
die.
years.
Yeah, they used to be friends actually. Yeah, they used
Give
to.
it, I'm telling you this now. Give it 10, 20 years.
I think those two are gonna die enemies. Honestly,
Yeah, I don't think
I
that's,
do think.
what
I
Connor
just
said, and I don't think that's
dude.
wait till they retire. Just wait.
That
Wait
was
till
fucked up.
wait till the retirement when
But
they
yeah,
when
with
they're
Dustin,
Yeah,
Dustin,
maybe
Connor-
Jones and DC, maybe them, because they didn't go that far. But even then, they probably won't be
You think
friends.
Colby and Usman will be friends?
Yeah, they hugged after the
yeah.
rematch. They're all right. They're all
Damn,
right.
bro, imagine this because like there's gonna be one day when all these fighters are gonna retire.
because
All
when
the
Kobe does
greats.
it, he's a character. It's like
Yeah.
put on a WWE character. It's,
Everyone says he's actually like the nicest dude when he's
Oh
actually.
yeah, it's all, but
people
like
still hate him though.
People still hate him though. Yeah.
Yeah, Dustin hates him. John Jones
I respect
hates
him.
him.
I
think
respect
does
that.
Connor hate
I
him? I
respect
don't know if
him.
Connor hates him.
He doesn't really speak on him really.
Connor doesn't acknowledge him.
Yeah, he doesn't acknowledge him. He probably sees him. He's like, oh, he's trying to.
But the thing about that is like,
Yeah,
yeah, he literally is. Yeah, he literally is.
yeah, but Connor, like, I just feel like if he doesn't win this next fight, I think it's over.
Yeah.
It depends on who he's fighting though.
Yeah, it depends.
Now here's the thing.
Like Nate. Yeah.
If Nate,
I'm hearing Tony.
No,
Tony.
that'd be
would
fun.
never- Nate.
Tony, the thing with Tony is like, I don't feel Tony will take the fight.
I think Tony's like too frail now. I
If
think
he
Connor.
wants a payday to go out on him. He'll take that.
True. Yeah.
Plus,
I think
it's a fight people wanted for like a really long time.
I think Connor would fuck Tony up now. Honestly, I think
Give him-
Tony's like.
Or give Connor
RDA.
Yeah,
RDA?
give him. That fight was supposed to happen a long time ago.
That wouldn't be bad. No, I still think
RDA
Connor.
is
I think Connor beats him. I think
you
Connor
wanna
beats him.
give Connor
Remember the
like a-
weigh-in. The weigh-in, not
Yeah.
the official weigh-in.
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't see each other. They saw each other not too long ago. I remember they talked shit. It was like
they're not, but like I don't see.
I think RDA was like a replacement fighter, and he was there, and Connor was like talking shit to him or
Oh
something.
yeah, that was for the Dustin fight.
Yeah, that fight.
RDA was a replacement just in case.
Yeah, he's like,
And-
"Fuck you." I was like, "Oh shit."
Let
Do
these
Do
two
you
fight. Fuck
feel
it.
like
Give him a
if
couple.
that fight
Here's the
were to
thing.
happen when it was supposed to happen years ago, do you feel like Connor would have won that fight?
Yeah, I
Possibly.
think that Connor beats almost anybody. Yeah,
And
he
then
beats
the
him.
iconic Nate Diaz came out and fucking got him.
Yeah, Connor. The
Fuck
best Connor was when he beat the. I mean, you can argue Aldo, but when he beat the fuck out of Eddie Alvarez and like it was picture perfect. I've never seen
Yeah.
beauty like that,
Have you ever seen like a striking performance
dude.
that good?
The beauty in
that-
the beauty in his shit was like perfection. I was like,
I would
holy
say the
shit.
best brawl fight that I've ever saw was Holloway and Dustin. That
Oh,
fight-
brawling? Yeah, that's a good
that
fight.
shit. Bro, they were going out for war.
Still speaking on the subject of Connor, do you
Yeah.
feel like him and Matt Holloway would put on a show?
Oh yeah,
no doubt.
absolutely. They definitely would. I
But I
think
feel
who
Holloway
would win is
now-
tough. I don't
yeah,
know.
I think, but in this situation too, I think Holloway he really just wants to get that
It would have to
Volkanovski
be a
fight.
lightweight fight though, right? Because
Yeah, I think
Holloway-
Connor. Yeah, he's gonna die at 145 now.
There's no way he'll move down.
He's
think
too big. He's way
Holloway
too big.
wants
now.
to like he just
Hey,
wants to
Matt
have that belt.
Holloway, I think I
back.
remember seeing something that Matt Holloway is open to that fight. And
Hell
I think,
yeah,
I think
definitely.
Connor is too. I remember he showed Connor posted a video. I think it was on his Twitter or
Yeah.
Instagram of him walking back and forth in front of the TV when Matt Holloway was being introduced. It was on the
Yeah.
fight night.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
He's
Yeah,
gonna drop.
I was like, oh
but
shit! I
let's
would
say
like to see
Connor
that
needs to
fight.
drop-
I would love to see that fight. Yeah,
But Connor right now in his weight and physique.
Oh, that's right.
It's gonna be hard for him to drop
Yeah.
50 pounds to get down to 140.
yeah. His plan is definitely 170 right now. I'm pretty sure.
Is he 190 right? I can't
I don't think he's 190.
What
He's
is he?
probably I would say low 180s, low 180s.
I think
190 is big, dude. That's a lot of
Connor
fucking
does-
weight.
Connor- need
Connor does look
USADA
good
to
at
check.
170.
USADA needs to look
Yeah.
at him, bro, because there's no way that man.
Yeah, he's definitely bigger than 170, but he's not 190. I think that's a lot of fucking.
You don't think
weight.
he's 190?
He's probably like 181 or some shit.
It's
Something like
still
that.
close.
That's still big though for him.
That's what I'm saying.
He's jacked though. Yeah, he's
He would
jacked.
need to drop amount of weight just to get down to the weight class he wants. to.
155. Yeah,
His leg
Yeah,
looks
that would,
fine,
like-
though. His leg-
yeah. His leg is. I would say it's probably like
recovery.
85%,
All of
90.
his muscles has to be in the arms and the physique. Because like if you look at his performance before, like he looked like normal, but then now you look at him now, like he looks
Jacked.
like a welterweight fighter now.
He looks like a welterweight. Definitely, he looks fucking huge,
That's what
man.
I'm thinking he's gonna probably move up and stay at that weight class. I don't think he's gonna move down. I think he's gonna
Yeah.
stay there.
I honestly think Nate's the next. If I had to predict, Nate's next.
Shit, or
Trilogy.
fight Jorge, bro. Jorge be
Oh, I would love to see that.
Jorge
Shit.
versus fucking Connor.
Connor? Oh hell yeah! The shit. Imagine the shit talking that
This
one.
would be the
I feel
golden
like Connor
opportunity
would
for-
win that one.
I think yeah. I don't think there's anyone that could be Connor shit talking.
They're
Honestly,
both. I mean, honestly, both Jorge and Connor are both decent. Good. Do you think Connor's a good striker? I
yeah,
think-
yeah. One of the greats
He's one
for
of the
sure.
best strikers in UFC history, bar none.
Ever, yeah, for sure.
Now let's
But-
see
I
if he
mean,
can take. couple-
I mean, yeah, he's been on a slump, but when
Yeah.
even in that second Dustin Poirier fight and and then the third one, Connor was still
Boxing was really good. Yeah.
boxing.
You just can't pencil down legs,
It's
bro.
just that
Fuck the
Conor
legs get
was-
'em. Like
Yeah.
once the legs go out, it's over. Like, bro,
Fuck.
you can't.
Hell, even on the ground, Connor's ground game in that third fight was actually pretty good. I
You
mean,
just
yeah,
can't
he
beat
was, like,
wrestlers.
on the ground the whole time, but
Yeah.
he was still throwing elbows at him.
Yeah, he was still game. It's just
Yeah.
fuck, man. And
It's
for
just
Masvidal and Connor, dude, that would be very fucking awesome. I would
put
love
the
to see it.
BMF. Hey, shit, put the BMF belt up.
No,
Why is
Connor
it?
wouldn't want to fight for that fucking.
Yeah, that
belt.
shit is trash. He'd be like, fuck that shit. I'm not
I
fighting
just,
for
why would I
that.
need
have
a
it.
belt
Just
for
be like,
something
you
that
know what?
already
I won't. I'm gonna keep it just so you don't have.
That's
it.
a quote that he would use. I bet. He said, "Why would I need to fight for a belt that I know I already am?"
He wanted it in the
Yeah.
first place.
Yeah, he
Didn't
was,
he wanted it. He said he wanted that BMF belt. He said it like when it
He'd probably be like, fuck that belt. I'm like, oh shit. That's probably some
I
shit he
don't
would
know,
say.
The thing about
You already
Connor
know
is
what I
like
am.
when he lost to Dustin in that fight and he started chanting, you know, this is not over.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
That
it's
shit,
not
that
over.
was
It's not
honestly
over.
that was the dumbest thing he did. Like, bro, why would
Oh
he
my,
do
he was
that?
so mad.
But he,
Like,
so
bro,
upset.
was that the angriest you've ever seen Connor at that point? Was
that
Either
the
that,
Irish
yeah,
shit?
it was either that or the Khabib press conference. One of
No,
those was the
that was
maddest.
the most
Man,
Irish
he
I heard
was
of
so
Connor.
Yeah,
pissed.
he
That
was
was
so
like the
fucking mad.
The whole Irish accent, it came out of him. Like, bro, it came out.
The only shit talker that,
bullets.
yeah, the only shit talker that might be fucking Connor would be prime Chael Sonnen, but he's not around anymore. So
Fucking
that guy
Connor.
would be the only
Colby
one.
Covington's got some good shit. I would say
He, I think Connor would shit on him though.
Someone said Kobe would beat him. I'm like, bro,
No.
you're insane.
His shit talking is not on his
Colby,
level.
what about Colby versus Connor? Who would you get? Colby
Connor.
versus-
In a fight or shit talking?
No, just we'll fight in general. Like
A fight. Man, Colby's never gets tired.
That wrestling
Kobe
too. You
never
gotta
gets
wrestle, you gotta
tired.
wrestling, you know.
That's true. He never gets tired.
That'd be a rough fight for Connor.
Connor and Connor can
Kobe
guess.
Kobe can get rocked though.
He can get rocked.
But
Yeah.
with the wrestling and shit, do you think he can last? I
Right
Connor-
now-
we never really give Connor's takedown defense that much credit.
It's good. Yeah, it's good. I say
he
that.
gets taken down, submitted. That's the
I would
difference.
say, if I had to be objective right now, probably Colby. But
Yeah.
Colby with the wrestling is just
But Connor back then though. like,
yeah, that Connor was like the most precise striker at the time. He might be Colby if he
The
can like
dream
land on.
fight I would love for Connor to take would either be Colby, maybe Usman, Diaz, or Jorge. Those
I don't think
fights.
I don't think Usman would want that.
Nah,
Not for a
Connor,
big
nah.
payday. Not for a big payday.
Then it would have to really like be like
You know,
balls-
you know,
like,
he
I
can
think
bring
Connor would
money
have to
in,
show
man.
himself again. I think Usman is at this point of his career where he's like, I get Connor's popular. He's
Yeah.
one of the most popular fighters in the world.
Put some
We would have
respect
to
on
show
my
it to
name.
him. You have to
yeah, Usman's in rare era. He's like the fucking artist.
Usman
He's
is
in.
the champ, so he has that right to say that.
He's like he's like in
Yeah.
GSP era. Like only the top can face him right now.
But then
He's too
again,
good.
who would be now? The better question is, why is he not fought Leon Edwards yet? Usman.
I know
Why?
that's the only thing that makes sense now. Who the else could he
Dana,
fight?
I don't know what's up with Dana, bro, but I can tell you, like, he's just really.
Yeah,
like,
he beat
delaying
Jorge twice and he beat Colby twice. Who's next? There's nobody next to step
Well,
Leon.
I
give him
think
Leon at this
I
point.
think they're
Yeah,
just
let's give him
the
Leon.
only reason why they're basing they're not giving. I mean, isn't what I think. I
Or
think they're
Dustin,
not.
if he really wants.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah,
I
Dustin
think
would be
they're not-
interesting.
Yeah, that would. I think they're not giving Leon the title shot.
Like we were talking about earlier. What's next for Dustin Poirier?
Yeah,
He
this,
can move up.
yeah.
He can move up.
he can move up.
Can you fight Tony?
Who, Dustin? I don't think he ever fought Tony.
He would rock.
He would
I would say,
fuck.
hey,
He would
man,
fuck Tony up.
I would say,
He
bro,
would rock
again,
Tony shit.
I
don't
think
even-
right
I
now
don't
in this
even think- as much
situation-
as we love and respect Tony
Yeah.
Tony Ferguson would not want that.
He's washed now. Yeah, I'm sorry. He's washed. He's washed.
I
now.
mean, his last chance to prove it was against was it Ben Dirksen? Is the guy?
Oh, Darius beat his ass too.
That should have been his comeback fight, honestly. Even though he lost the.
His ass beat.
Darius
Just-
whooped his fucking.
He beat
I think it's just
Justin and Darius beat the shit out of him, man.
Justin-
And Oliveira.
Gaethje
Ah, dude,
took his
That's-
soul. He
that's
took his
that's
soul.
one of those fights where it's gonna change your life. Getting your ass whooped that bad, it's gonna change your life
It
forever.
changed ours. It changed our
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah, when we saw, I might have never seen an ass, and I've seen a lot of fights. I've never seen an ass whooping like that.
I've
That was
seen
fucking
John
terrible.
Jones domination, but I never seen a domination just like
That
that.
was just like
Gaethje-
beating his. Yeah, he was beating his face in, and
Even
the,
Dana
Yeah,
was
I'm
like,
gonna-
even
I'll be right
Dana
back.
was like,
I'll be right back.
Gaethje's gonna kill him.
yeah. I think at one point he's like, dude, I'm worried about him. Look how he's fucking a mess. Like, that's what Dana said. I was like, Jesus Christ.
He's like, I'm about to call the hospital.
Yeah, he's like, ambulance on standby now. Fuck, man, he's gonna
exactly. I
die.
remember he put the ambulance on standby.
The ref was probably like, when he stopped, he's like, if I don't stop this, he might die. Like literally, I have to stop this shit now. Like he might literally kill him, beat him to
I
death.
think
Like,
Dana was like, why didn't Herb stop that fight?
I think he was mad. He's like, Herb, what the
Why didn't he
fuck?
stop- He's gonna fucking
Yeah.
kill him.
he's gonna kill him, and then Herb was like, no, that's enough. That's enough. You got your ass fucking beat, dude.
He was still standing too, and
and it was so bad that he almost couldn't see anymore. Like I remember the last thing he did, he was like, "Oh fuck," and then the ref's like, "Oh no."
Okay, you know what?
Yeah. He literally was like, didn't know where he was. He's like,
the next pay-per-view is the next UFC pay-per-view is Ngannou and
oh yeah, speaking of Ngannou, he's not re-signing with the UFC, so he only has 2 fights left. He doesn't want to right now. He's at this point, he doesn't want to re-sign. That's
Why?
I think he's felt according to him, he feels unappreciated. He feels like he's not treated.
You take all this fucking time off, and
That's
you're not
true.
fucking doing anything.
I think he got really mad about the intern belt. That's what he got mad about. He's like, "What the fuck, man?" But I mean,
you didn't want to fight Derek Lewis.
That's true. He didn't want to fight Derek Lewis, so Gon got it, beat him. I mean,
I think Gon will beat him. To be honest,
honestly, there's a good chance that Gon will beat him. Honestly, there's a really good chance that he beats him.
What do you think about that, Wildcat? You think Gon has a chance of beating Ngannou? I mean, we talked about this before. Oh wait, is he?
Yeah. Okay. I think he is.
But anyway,
Gon is like a low-key a heavyweight John Jones. He's really technical. He's not like wild. He's really the way he beat Lewis down was technique, and then he knocked him out. But I was like, dude, he's
at this point,
he's big too. He's fucking huge.
Like you said, he has 2 fights left in his deal.
2 fights. This fight and one more. Yeah, that's it.
If Ngannou wins this fight, I think fuck it. At this point, just give him John Jones.
John.
I get it. You don't want it to happen. No, or not yet. You want Jones to earn it. I think the fans want it, but I think
I would give him Stipe or some shit. Give John Stipe. That would be a great fight.
Fuck it, give him Ngannou at this point.
Yeah.
If he's not gonna resign with the UFC,
let's give him Jones. Yeah,
give him Jones.
John, I think.
Excuse me. What did I hear about not resigning?
Francis Ngannou is not gonna right now. He might not resign, so he might leave.
I've been hearing about that. I just think. I think it's too early to say because I think it's just like, well, let's just wait.
He only has 2 fights left. I'm like,
I know. I think they're just kind of waiting.
Kind of deal. Like he's gonna wait out.
That's what I'm saying. The thing is, you have to. I would wait out because I feel like Dana in this. But the problem is too, like the heavyweight division is. But I feel like
we can't blame Dana for Ngannou feeling underappreciated when Ngannou himself backed out of the fight with Derek.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
He
didn't want
it. Which fight we talking about?
The one where we came for the interim belt with Gon and Lewis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember that one.
He was mad. I think that's really ticked him off. Was that?
Well,
He was like, fuck. Like, he was mad about that.
I think the DFC needs to get rid of that interim thing because I think that's
kind of irrelevant. You're not the champ anyway.
Why would you give him like a belt that's not the real thing? That's
basically
like,
second place belt. It's like you're the second best.
Not just heavyweight. I think it welterweight needs that interim welterweight needs to go.
Yeah, that's a dumbass belt.
Get rid of those. Like they're not
interim in general. Just needs to
go. Get rid of it. We don't need it. I feel like
you're just the number one guy. That's it. You're not a champ.
Feel good.
But I feel like Ngannou, he should take some of that. He should take it, not initiative. He should take accountability on himself.
Yeah, he hasn't fought in a long time. He's fought a long time.
This year, didn't he?
Fought.
It was earlier in the year though, wouldn't it?
March. Yeah.
Champs. So, I mean, he did fight.
He's not very active. Yeah, he's not very active.
He also fought. No, that he has only fight. Well, again, it's just same thing with Izzy. Izzy hasn't fought this year. He
fought several times though. He fought
too.
He fights on average. He fights like 2 to 3 times a year, which is pretty active.
I just think too, you gotta be real idealistic about the heavyweight division.
Yeah. And by the way, he's supposed to fight Whitaker in like February, March.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Which I'm like,
oh fuck yeah.
I think this would be a good idea for Whitaker. I think.
Yeah, I think Izzy wins, but yeah,
it's hard. It's hard to debate that because you know what, they both.
Whitaker's really good.
What happens if Gon beats Ngannou?
Oh, dude, John Jones gone. Holy shit. Ngannou will probably leave. If he loses, he's gonna leave the UFC.
And what if Ngannou beats Gon?
John Jones, Francis.
Then we'll get that.
I thought John Jones was gonna fight Stipe. What's up with that situation?
That might be it. That might be the case. Maybe.
Like, bro, give him. You know what? Here's the thing.
Well, I feel like they should give Stipe one more chance.
Let him fight John
deserves
Jones.
it.
I think. Yeah. Well, I think they should rematch for the belt again. But
I agree. No, hear me out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hear me out.
Go ahead.
You give Stipe if because he's on the verge of being 40, right? He's close to being 40.
Yeah, he's getting close to 40.
He's like
38.
30.
You give him one more shot at the belt because it's 1-1 right now.
1-1. That's true.
Okay, last time I checked, Ngannou gives him that rematch, or you force Ngannou. Dana forces Ngannou to give Stipe that rematch for the belt. Whoever wins that fight, John Jones fights.
That'd be a good idea.
But the problem is like John Jones, like he he ever since he pulled that stunt with the whole money shit with Dana on what was it, Twitter?
I believe it was Twitter. Yeah.
I think
Oh,
that
yeah,
kinda-
yeah.
I think
Was
that
it 2
kind of
months
played a
ago?
crucial
Yeah.
part. And then with the whole incident. I don't want to
Yeah,
go
the
into
whole
it, but
incident.
that kind of plays a crucial part into it too, because now Dana can use that against Jones because he can use it like, oh, okay, you wanted money, and then
That's
you also
true.
did this in Las
He's done
Vegas.
that before with other fighters too.
Yeah, but I think Dana, and here's the thing too, he's kind of putting him in a tight spot because when he demanded.
If you look at the heavyweight division right now, it's not really doing anything. It's not really.
I know
Not
it's,
really,
it's,
yeah.
it's very slow. Well, because there's not a lot of besides, I would say
Big names.
like
Besides Derek Lewis.
Besides
Derek Lewis, Francis.
That's it. Stipe, I guess.
Cyril's kind of making names.
Yeah,
but,
and God's not even a name yet.
I see Cyril Gane's making a name.
He's kind of doing it, but he's slowly doing it. Like he's only
I
coming
feel
off
like
of
you would have to really whoop Ngannou's ass.
If he can whip Ngannou, he'll become a superstar.
And not like
I
barely
honestly
beat him,
just
you know what
want-
mean?
I
Not-
want
not like
Francis-
barely beat him,
like knock him out.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I want
Or
Francis
dominate
and
all
John
5
Jones.
rounds.
I want Francis. I want Cyril versus John Jones or Francis versus John Jones. And
Yeah.
either way, I'm betting on the other guy over John Jones. Damn well.
With Cyril Gane, the way he's been fighting his last few fights,
He's fucking good, man.
He's still young. I mean, but here's the thing. Francis
he has a case to be a strong.
But Cyril Cyril's kind of like, in my opinion, he's
So
still
technical.
He's still technical, but he's also kind of new. He's still new to like the heavyweight division.
Yeah,
He's still new, but it's like he reminds me so much of John Jones.
He does, dude.
In a way.
He picked Lewis apart. Like he picked him apart. That's what happened.
I would say give John Jones the Stipe fight, if anything. Like
I wouldn't mind seeing that. Yeah.
Like, dude, this is a shot for not only John
but
Jones, but also
I feel like Stipe got disrespected when Ngannou. I think was it that Ngannou denied the rematch?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Was it
That's
that? I can't remember if that's true.
I don't remember exactly what happened with that whole situation with Stipe and Francis, but I can tell you that Francis, I think not Francis, Stipe, he kind of took it to heart because he lost, and then also too, then he went on Twitter and said like, "Oh, if they're not going to give me a rematch, I'm going to go somewhere else." And that kind of again, it's difficult.
You got that, I mean, Stipe has that right to be pissed.
Yeah, he has to.
He does. He does. Yeah.
But like at the same time too is like, I think it also has to do with maybe pay-per-views because they got to make sense of like what's going to sell and what's not. Don't get me wrong.
Like we just said, the heavyweight division right now is not moving the needle.
Yeah,
It's not very popular right now. Francis is a big name, but he hasn't fought in like almost a year now.
And then on top of that too, the biggest heavyweights are retiring. A lot of them are. DC retired.
DC.
John
Jones is just busy working right now.
He's technically inactive, I guess, for right now. Even though he's working out, he hasn't fought like.
I think Prime DC does beat Ngannou. I think Prime DC might beat Stipe.
The thing is, too, we're waiting on this big comeback from all these fighters. Like, I don't know what their deal is. Derek Lewis, him winning that match last month was kind of okay. Or sorry, a couple of days ago.
When he beat the other guy.
Yeah, I mean that was kind of like, let's be honest, it was an easy fight.
I didn't really care about that fight. Yeah,
I watched it just for the hell of it.
A 3-round title fight and like,
no.
I mean, look, it's like I hate how. We need like dude, the heavyweight division was packed back in like
it was back in the day.
Now it's like
Kane, Brock JDS, monsters.
Randy Couture for a little bit.
Randy Couture, Frank Mir. Yeah.
Like a lot of these. The thing is too is like
Crow Cup. I think he was for a second. Yeah.
It's heavyweight.
Yeah.
No. No. He fought Vonderlei.
Wanderlei. Oh yeah, I think Crow Cup has been.
He's a middleweight. I think.
I think Crow Cup has gone. Yeah, he's been in several of those weights. Yeah. Brendan Schaub actually beat him. I don't know if you guys watch him this podcast.
Brendan Schaub. Do we really take that guy seriously?
Yeah. Like, I mean, he knocked Crow Cup out though. He knocked him out.
Dude, like I'm sorry, but
let's be honest. That was old.
I never took him seriously.
Yeah, that's true.
I could never take him serious. I mean, don't get me wrong. He had some wins, but like I couldn't take him seriously.
He did the highest that he ever made it was like I think Crow Cup. That was his big moment.
10 wins, right? He had 10 wins, and
he was like 6-4 or some shit.
He had, but
how
he
would
was.
You feel? I mean, but it's still like.
But then Joe Rogan did
like MMA. I know we got a little off topic. We were talking about UFC 269, but I'm like we're still talking about MMA, UFC.
MMA, yeah.
How would you guys feel if Pride came back?
Oh fuck!
I miss Pride, but at the same time, do I still want
especially like Pride rules where I think there was head kicks and all that shit.
Soccer kicks. They had
soccer kicks. Yeah. Pride. It's really primal. I think it'd be hard to bring it back with today's age, but would I mind seeing it? No, I wouldn't mind it, but would it ever overtake UFC? Never. I think UFC is at a point where it's almost. I'm not gonna lie, it's almost to the point where it's gonna pass up boxing, to be honest. But
Hey guys,
I
I
think
gotta go
if
really
Pride
quick.
were to come back,
Hey guys, I gotta go
think
really
it-
quick.
I
I
think
gotta
it
go pick up my
overtake
car. I'll be right
Bellator.
back. Okay.
okay.
Down the
All right.
street. I'll be
I
right back.
think if Pride, because I was looking back at it, I like Pride a lot.
Fights are there's a lot of legendary fights in
A
Pride
lot of legendary fighters came from there too.
and fighters. A lot of legendary fighters too.
And
Yeah.
I feel like if Pride were to come back, I feel like it would overtake Bellator, to be honest.
Oh, it might. Yeah, it might overtake Bellator. Yeah, it might beat that.
Pride, even though it's not here anymore, it's still a household name.
Yeah, like Pride rules are always referenced. Pride, and Pride would definitely have a market value. Like it'd be really appealing to especially hardcore MMA fans like us. Would be like, oh fuck yeah, we're seeing fight, especially if they get some big names there. Let's see that they don't.
But I feel like if Pride, it wouldn't be in Japan. Like the operations wouldn't be held in Japan.
Oh no,
held in the States.
In the States this time, and
because Pride back then, I don't know if you've seen like those documentaries about Pride, but there was some like shady shit going on with the Yakuza. And
oh yeah. There's a lot of shady shit. Everyone was probably on roids too. They didn't give a shit back then.
Oh yeah, they didn't.
Everyone.
They didn't have a drug testing.
Everyone was probably juiced. Everyone, especially like the big like guys that were huge back then. They're not anymore. Like Vitor, like he was so jacked. Vitor was definitely all his juice.
I mean, we know it to be true because it's factual evidence. That
he's literally. I think when he fought John, he was roided. He still lost. He was on roids for sure. He literally broke his fucking arm and he still lost. A lot of fighters were probably on roids. Alistair Overeem for sure, definitely on roids.
I remember watching this documentary about Pride.
Yeah,
from the UFC. Like they never did or I forgot the name of the guy, but he does MMA videos on fighters. His name is Kimura podcast. I don't know if you heard of him.
I've seen a lot. Yeah, I probably do know him.
But he did a thing about Pride, and he said they never did drug test. They never drug tested fighters.
Oh yeah, they definitely did not do. They definitely did not. That was like the golden years for fighters where they had that window. They're like, yeah, let's just get roided, let's get juiced. Like all those fighters from the past, probably 90% of them were probably on it. Because why wouldn't they do it if they can't? They won't get caught. So
yeah,
a lot of those fighters.
Tested, then
why not? Like all those legendary fighters are probably on it, and it's just reality. And you can't blame them for it. It's not that they're fucking cheaters or bad. It's just
you just get away with it.
They just get away with it. Now it's harder. It probably still exists, but it's harder. Like the argument with John Jones that he's probably the most tested guy, dude, in the USADA. There's no way he's on it.
At this point, I think he is the most tested guy.
Yeah, dude. Like especially after his Tyron ball and all that shit that was in him, the pulsing effect. Like I'm sure they keep an extra eye on him to make sure he's not cheating. There's no way he's cheating.
I think they drug tested him recently, no?
Yeah, they probably drug test him all. And the thing with USADA is they'll follow you everywhere around the fucking world. If you're on vacation, they'll show up at your fucking door and be like, "You're getting tested right now." It's random.
Yeah.
And someone like John is getting tested all the time. So
I feel like we're gonna see a lot of potential great fights this year, even the ones that aren't booked yet. And I feel like we're gonna see some great fights in the new year.
Yeah,
I'm really
maybe like Gon and Gano started out. Hopefully we get like a McGregor fight with somebody, maybe probably Nate or
McGregor. I don't think he's gonna fight yet till maybe the spring.
Yeah, he's still healing. It's probably gonna be a while. Yeah, he's still healing from his leg.
That leg looks great and all, but I know that leg is
to be 100%. Yeah,
he's at about maybe like 85-90% on that leg right now.
Yeah, I would say that Connor's leg, it's gonna be a while before it's like an optimal level where it's like 100%, where he can take fucking leg kicks from someone like fucking Poirier again. It's gonna take a while. Like it has to be 100%. There's no way he's gonna be able to come back, because if it's not, it's gonna break again. It's gonna be too frail. See
Justin Gaethje versus Charles Oliveira.
That has to happen. Yeah, that definitely has to happen. I hope Oliveira.
Maybe we might see Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier. Maybe.
I would love to see that. Yeah, Dustin decided to stick around. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
because we're hearing that he might retire, maybe not. Because I heard there was rumors that he might retire. Dustin Poirier might retire, but I think he shot down those rumors, didn't he? Like he said, he still wants to.
Yeah, he said he's gonna fuck up like Justin and all that. I was like, oh shit. But the thing is, Oliveira has been like really calling for the Conor fight. I get it, he wants the money, but like, dude, Justin deserves it, dude. Come on,
Justin deserves the fight.
there's no one else that deserves it more right now. But Oliveira's like, yeah, I want Connor. Let's do this, Connor. I'm like,
yeah, he made me a fan.
Yeah,
I'm a huge Justin Gaethje fan.
Probably the biggest savage in UFC. He just loves to fight. He just loves to fight.
A wrestler that doesn't use wrestling and he just uses pure striking.
Yeah. Oh shit, he would win most fights probably.
His coach is a genius. Okay.
Oh yeah, he has like
his coach. Where is he at? American? That's an American.
American Top Team. I think it is American Top. No. Is it American Top Team? I don't know.
I mean, no, because I think Jorge Masvidal is at American Top Team.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. But Trevor Whitman is a fucking genius.
He coaches Gaethje, he coaches Usman, he coaches
and Rose,
and all three of them won that night.
World class. Yeah, they're all world class. 2 of them are champions, like the best in the world.
Yeah, his coach his coach is a goddamn genius.
Yeah, I know Oliveira. I get why he's like, I want Connor now. I'm like, you want the money, I understand, but come on, man.
You want Connor now because right now
you're gonna get payday.
Like I said, I'm a Connor fan, but right now he's an easy target.
Yeah, he's an easy target. Oliveira's on the top of the world. Connor's recovering from his leg. Like,
you wait till he's 100%.
Yeah, wait till he fights again, and wait till he's healed, and then you can talk. Like, come on.
You might see Connor versus Nate 3.
That's what I want to see. I want to see Connor versus Nate 3. Settle the trilogy.
Settle that once and for all.
Adesanya Whitaker 2. If he wins that, I don't know. Maybe what's next?
Adesanya wins that fight. Then we might have to bring up that discussion again of him being the greatest middleweight of all time.
Yeah, if he wins again, he's close to passing up fucking Silva. Yeah, he's close to passing him up. I don't know what else to say. He beat Whitaker twice. He beat Vittori twice. He's son
Costa.
The way he sunned Costa, I might have never seen that before. He literally, that was humiliation, like on the deepest level. And ever since that,
he made him move up a weight.
Yeah, he's so bad that Costa's a mess. Like, he's probably mentally a mess. He was 20 pounds overweight. How the fuck do you even come 20 pounds? It's like you don't give a shit anymore. That's pathetic. That's like not professional.
Costa's got fucked up so bad that he moved up anyway.
Like, he got his ass knocked out and then humped him, and then he fucking like came all over his fucking camp in front of their faces. He was like, fuck all of you guys. Like, right after, I was like, damn. That must sting. That probably really stung for him.
That has to sting.
Yeah,
that has to fuck with you mentally.
Yeah, honestly, he was probably depressed. He might still be depressed. That's how bad he lost. It was literally that bad. That was a fucking ass.
He's lucky it was in front of a crowd of 1,000.
Yeah, like imagine if it was like Madison Square Garden. Oh god, that would be fucking. I would like get fucking depressed for months. I would be fucking humiliated.
I wouldn't be able to come out of that.
Yeah, I would stay at home. I would stay at home. I might contemplate retirement. Like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, 2022 is shaping up to be a great year for the UFC. John Jones coming back.
John
potentially coming back.
Connor, John, Usman still reigning. Israel still reigning. Ngannou, we'll see what happens with him. I hope he stays.
There's rumors going around that Cowboy and Nick Diaz might fight.
Oh fuck!
I don't know if you saw that, but
yeah.
Nick are wanting that fight.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Nick looked fucking terrible. Like, he doesn't even like. I'm not.
I mean, he did good against Robbie Lawler.
Yeah,
for a little bit. Then he just, I don't know what happened.
His interview with Breck Akamoto before the fight on like YouTube is one of the most odd reviews. One of the most odd ones I've ever seen.
I think Dana said he feels bad for Nick because it feels like he's fighting because he has to, not because he wants to.
The way he was talking, I was like, what the fuck is happening? He's like, I don't know why I'm doing this. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you here, dude? You don't ever fight.
That sounds like he's fighting because he has to.
Yeah, like, don't ever fight if you don't know you're gonna get hurt, dude. In fighting, you have to be 100% in there. You're gonna get fucking hurt. That's what happens.
Don't you get paid for Don't you get paid for being a corner guy?
Yeah, you probably get some kind of compensation. I'm pretty sure, or I think maybe your fighter pays you, like the fighter money that he gets, he'll pay you. But
I never really got around to how that works. Like, I know the fighter gets paid from the company, but I don't know.
Yeah,
if cornermen get paid.
I think the fighters get paid, and then they pay their trainers, their coaches, all that. So like the fighter, right? Yeah, and then I think they get percentages too. I think coaches get head coaches get percentages. The fucking corner man, the coach, everybody, everything, and that's why some fighters don't make any money. Like the lower level ones, they don't get paid shit because they have to pay their coaches or trainers. I'm like, damn. I'm sure there's trainers that are so close to their fighters they don't get paid, but that's rare. They got to make their money. Yeah, like maybe like Floyd's Mayweather's dad probably did that. Floyd's uncle.
Man, I'm
But
looking forward to John Jones coming back.
dude, we have to see him. It's been so long already. I'm like, damn, dude, just come back.
But I feel like if we see his training videos on Instagram,
He's giant.
it's
Like,
fucking
fuck.
gigantic, and he looks not. I'm not gonna say he looks in fighting shape, but
Yeah, I
not
think.
yet at least. But
Yeah, and now he's in a new gym that's not apparently not too far away from his old one where Herne Cejudo trains, and
isn't he training with Cejudo and
Cejudo.
Zhang Li?
I think Josh Barnett goes down there. Like
Yeah.
they're all training, and he seems to be doing well. He just needs to stay out of trouble, man. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, so far,
Fuck.
I mean, after that incident, he's been staying out of trouble.
Staying out of trouble. He's like, I hate to think of him as a ticking time bomb. Sometimes that's what it seems. I'm like, when is he gonna fuck up again?
It just seems like trouble follows him wherever he goes.
Yeah, he's like trouble.
Something's gonna happen. It's just like that negative energy.
Like that last one was bad. Like it made him look really bad.
You can't be angry at him anymore. You just gotta feel bad.
I feel bad. Like that last incident was really, really bad for his image. Like it was bad. Like, it was like, dude.
Me and you were both really disappointed.
Yeah, like honestly, if his wife would have said, "Yeah, he beat the shit out of me," I don't know if I'd be a fan. But she said no. So,
like you said, we weren't there. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know, and she defended him, so we can't say, "Oh, he beat the shit out of her." Like, no,
It
she
might
said,
be that what's that called? Where you're, what's the name of the thing where like you're still in like support of like the person that hit you or whatever.
"Oh, like yeah, like she's attached, probably basically. Like she's really attached." But they have kids. I mean,
I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough thing to talk about because we don't know the full story.
Yeah.
It hasn't been released.
So that's why it's innocent until proven guilty. And the charges are dropped too. Apparently, they were dropped. So the charges that he had on him were dropped. Yeah, if she would have said like, yeah, he beat the shit out of me, I don't know if I'd be a fan, but she didn't. So we can't be like, oh, he beat the shit out of her. I'm like, no, dude. She said he didn't. So did he get wild and do shit he didn't supposed to? Yeah, he probably did because his daughter did to the police, or not the police, but to the hotel. He went to the hotel staff and she's like, "Can you call the cops?" I'm like, that's horrible. That made John look really bad. Yeah, like your own daughter wanting to call the police on you because she's scared. I'm like,
yeah, maybe he took a drink or something. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he must have went off. He must have went off. He must have like got really aggressive or something. I'm like, John, that's a horrible look, man. Fuck.
Yeah. Another one added to his chapter of mishaps.
He's like, the demons just follow him. He's like, he has like demons he can't tame.
Octagon, though, he's
the greatest, easily the greatest of all time. Yeah, he's his ceiling. If he never got in trouble, he'd be the Floyd. I mean, he kind of is a Floyd Mayweather already of MMA. But if he never got in trouble, goddamn, his legacy would be even more.
He was already established though as the best.
But yeah, he's the greatest.
There's some dinks in that though.
Yeah, there's dinks, but if he never got in trouble, it'd be like even more dominating. I think he'd have more shit under his belt.
He's still the youngest champion in UFC history, though. So
yeah, that's gonna be hard to beat. He did it like really fucking young. He was like 22 or some shit, super young. The most versatile I've ever seen, probably the best I've ever seen, the most consistent I've ever seen. I'm like, dude, he's literally like the Floyd of fucking MMA, basically.
Yeah.
Basically is. I mean,
2022, man. New year of fighting. I'm excited, man.
I want to see how John's evolved. Like, how is he gonna evolve? He's training with Cejudo. Cejudo's like one of the greatest wrestlers ever. He was I
feel like if he's gonna fight Ngannou, I feel like
he's gonna have to wrestle him.
He's gonna wrestle him. He's gonna ground
him. And I think he's
you can beat him.
Yeah, and he's a better wrestler than both for sure.
Yeah,
but definitely better. He out wrestled DC, who would out wrestle either one of those guys in his prime.
When you beat an Olympian in DC,
he might
slam him, embarrass him like that.
Yeah, he out wrestled him clearly. I was like, dude, John's wrestling is all time great. Like people underestimate how good he is at wrestling, but
he does freestyle. He does Greco-Roman.
Yeah,
I can't remember which one's the toughest form of wrestling. It's Greco-Roman, right?
Yeah, he does freestyle. He knows Greco. I think Greco's harder. I think. I don't know what the type of wrestling is called in Dagestan. It could be even shit like that's taking over the UFC. But yeah, Greco's definitely something that John's really good at. He's never been out wrestled. I think it's safe to say never been out wrestled. He's never.
And he always shows up in championship rounds.
Yeah. He usually wins them almost every time.
He turns it up.
Yeah, like against Dominic Reyes. The reason he won the fight is because of those rounds. He won those convincingly.
And if you motherfuckers in the chat disagree, go watch that fight again. And he clearly won those championships.
Yeah, his rounds were more clear than Reyes' rounds. The rounds that Reyes won were not as clear.
I mean, I'll admit, it's not hard for me to admit it. Reyes was doing pretty good.
Yeah, he was doing pretty good, especially first, second round, third. That's where everyone debates. Like, oh no, do Reyes rounds? I'm like, it's fucking close, man. I don't know if you want to say Reyes won the third round, but
yeah, and that's why, again, with the judging, we always talk about if you want to have no bullshit with the judges.
Yeah,
you should have former fighters judging the fight.
Yeah, they definitely got to change that up in all fucking combat sports, but
or former coaches that actually know the sport.
Yeah, like they know what the fuck they're talking about because I don't know. But this is an interesting one. So basically, Jake Paul, we all know Jake Paul.
Yes.
Called out Diaz Masvidal, but Dana White's saying, "Fuck no, it's not going to happen." And people
Dana's kind of smart.
Yeah. And people debate whether that's a good business decision. I'll say this: he doesn't want to delegitimize the sport, having Jake Paul fight his fighters. I understand that. Jake Paul, he's in a weird era. He's in a weird space right now. I don't know what to say about Jake Paul, but would Dana want Jake fighting Nate or Masvidal? I mean, I get why he doesn't. I get it.
It's a smart business move for him not to let his fighters fight under his contract.
Yeah, they're under his name. Jake's really trying to. I get why he's doing it because there is no other names to really fight that are not real world-class boxers. Like he's not gonna go to Canelo and say that he'll get fucking eaten alive. But
Canelo would. Let's be real. Canelo
would first round, murder. Yeah, murder. He
would toy with him if he wanted to.
Yeah, it'd be embarrassing probably to watch. It would probably make Conor Floyd look like a good fight. That's how bad that.
Conor Floyd was decent.
That was decent. Yeah, he did all right.
Conor got some good shots in.
Yeah, he got some good shots.
Floyd was still like Floyd. Yeah,
Floyd is Floyd, but Canelo Jake would be God. That would be
embarrassing.
It's
just call a spade a spade. It will be embarrassing.
Yeah, Canelo is in a whole different world. But Dana White, I guess.
Best in the world.
Yeah, Dana wants to keep his sport clean. I feel like he's like, fuck you. You're not coming over here. My sport is legit. Even shit about Showtime, like fuck Showtime. They're trash for having Jake on them. Like, damn.
He's worked hard worked hard for years to legitimize his sport.
He legit, and he really has. It's worldwide now. It's fucking a worldwide trend. UFC is everywhere.
We can shit on Dana, and he's had some moments where it's like, what the fuck are you doing? But he's a smart businessman.
Yeah, there's a reason why UFC is like arguably bigger than boxing now. Honestly,
one of the reasons why UFC was worth $4 billion. Now it's a $1 billion company.
It's fucking worldwide, and
we got training facilities in Japan. They got one in Vegas. They're building one in Mexico.
Yeah, those UFC. Oh yeah, UFC institutes are like super lit for those fighters. They're building them all over the world for these big names, like champs in Africa, champs from Japan, from China, from here.
France,
Jan, like holy shit. It's like something that boxing should have became but never did because it's too disorganized. Boxing has too much conflicting people.
There's too many championship belts.
Way too many. There's like IBF, IBO, WBO, WBF, I'm like WBC. I'm like, god damn,
like,
dude.
What's the main popular one? It's the WBC one, right?
I feel like WBC, WBO are the most like talked about, but the only way to become like the best is getting all of them, and that's hard because everyone's like it's spread out. Unless you're right now, I think is there any undisputed? I think there's one.
Canelo's undisputed.
Oh, he now is. Yeah, the first. And the funny thing is, there's been over a century of boxing. Canelo's barely the first ever undisputed middleweight champ. There's never been one. That's how you know there's too many fucking belts. Like, Canelo's the first one to do it. I mean, Canelo's the all-time great now.
With the UFC, they have a lot of weight divisions, but they have one belt.
They have one belt, one champ. That's all you need. Like,
and the interim, they have the interim belt, but that's just a participation belt.
Yeah, this is participation, like kind of like letting people know you're the second best up, like you're the next up, but like
you're the next challenger.
Yeah,
that's the number one challenger belt. That's what it is.
Yeah, basically number one contender belt. That's basically all it is. But last thing for UFC before we do like a review of the year. Possible Covington versus Khamzat fight is in the works for UFC 271. That's actually pretty interesting.
I think Kobe wins that fight.
I think Colby has proved himself. He's honestly 1A. He's 1B. He's just behind Usman. Usman's better.
We've had this conversation about Khabib's guy, Islam.
Islam.
I think Khamzat is Khabib's guy too, right? Or
they're probably friends for sure.
They're friends, but like, let's be real here. Like, Khamzat hasn't fought anybody legit like Kobe Covington. He hasn't.
He's even proved himself less than Sean has. Sean's proven more than him. Hamza hasn't really fought anybody.
Islam
too.
He hasn't fought. I mean, he beat
Dan.
He beat Dan Hooker, but that's the gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper, yeah, for sure. He's
gatekeeper guy.
He's like, Islam is a contender for sure, but he's not.
I don't even think he's a contender yet, to be honest.
Yeah, he's definitely not worthy of a belt.
I mean, that's just my opinion of that situation. But I don't think he's a contender yet. Maybe he needs to beat one more guy.
Yeah,
he's at top 5, top 6, wherever.
Yeah, Islam definitely not worthy of a fucking title shot. That's for sure. Not that he still has.
Khamzat.
He's proven less than Islam has, and Sean O'Malley.
And it's like Kobe never gets tired. Like we talk about, he never gets tired.
Yeah, Khamzat would have a problem. Like, he'd have a problem, and I've seen him wrestle.
Kobe is just as good as a wrestler as Khamzat is.
Yeah, he might be better.
Maybe even better.
Because
not probably. He definitely is.
Yeah, I've seen Khamzat wrestle like pure wrestling. He barely out wrestled Jack Hermanson, who's another. I think he's a 185 or 170. He barely out wrestled Jack, and Jack's not a wrestler. If he would have wrestled Colby straight up, I don't think he beats him. But that'll be interesting though. I'll be interested to see how that goes. But yeah, guys, that's the UFC talk. But the last thing before we move on, I guess UFC in review 2021, since it's done. 2021 was pretty good year, pretty fucking good year. We had two Connor fights.
Probably top to 2020.
Oh yeah, for sure. It had 2 big Connor fights. Izzy shined. Usman kept reigning supreme. Oliveira rose. Khabib, it was the exiting of Khabib last year. So Oliveira rose.
You saw the lightweight division at its peak.
At his peak, yeah, for sure. Michael Chandler's been a good addition. He hasn't won, but
won one fight.
Won one fight. But
2.
I feel like he's still top tier, but he's not champion. He's not good enough.
I think now he knows that UFC is where the big dogs are.
Yeah, this MLB.
He finally understands that.
Yeah, this is MLB of MMA.
Bellator, it's a major promotion. Don't get me wrong. It's a big promotion, but it's not the top dog like UFC.
If they come here, the best guys will probably lose if they come here. Like
UFC
Pitbull
is the best MMA promotion on the planet.
Yeah, by far. And there's some big names in Bellator. I think Pitbull's one of them. I heard he's really good, but I think if he would come here, he would lose to like the best here.
Chandler figured it out the hard way.
Yeah. He got one good fight against Dan, but then when he fought the top dogs, he lost. Basically.
And when he fought Justin, there was a close fight with Justin.
Close fight, but he lost.
Justin knocked him down more.
He's an animal. Yeah, he's an animal. And there's a few guys out there. Ricardo Lama, some people say could do well, but I think he'd still get eaten alive out here.
We saw Sean O'Malley.
Sean.
2 times.
He kind of
a performance against that one dude. It was
the Chris guy, yeah. That guy got his ass fucking spanked and just wouldn't go down. That guy's a fucking zombie. Like
I gotta give respect to that guy because he didn't go down.
He's like another Tony Ferguson, except not as good. He's fucking never.
I gotta give respect to that. Yeah, he got a fucking ass kicked. But.
Yeah, that was like, damn, that was bad. But
O'Malley was like, how is this guy not going down?
Yeah, Sean, and then the ref's like, all right, it's enough. It's fucking enough, dude. You're beating the shit out of him. But 2021 is a good year. So 1 through 10, I'd give it a solid 9 out of 10. It was a pretty good year. It would have been a half. Yeah. If John would have fought, would have been a 10. But
and Ortega and Volkanovski.
Oh shit!
That was a good fight. We didn't even talk about that fight yet.
Yeah, that fight was one of the best fights of the year.
It won I think it.
Fight of the year, huh? Yeah.
Won the fight of the year for UFC's award thing.
Okay, I am back, people.
Right.
Sorry, it took too long. The guy was looking for my car key. I'm like, how the fuck did you lose my car key?
We're talking about how good this year was for UFC 2021.
Well, what rating would you give it, Wildcat?
Yeah, what would you rate it? 1 through 10. 1 through 10.
I give it an A-. I wouldn't say
like a 9.
a 92. I think there was because there weren't like a lot of the big fights were all knockouts this year. If you think about it,
that's a good point. Yeah,
the Izzy fight was.
Yeah, I don't think we saw. We saw
we saw the Stipe fight. We saw
We saw the
Izzy-
Usman. We saw the Usman and Kobe fight. The second.
Bro,
Oh
round.
yeah.
bro, that Izzy fight, bro. That like
Volkanovski Ortega, I guess, wasn't a knockout.
That
Or
was
was
a
it?
That was a
knockout,
decision.
but
That was a
I-
decision.
Great
yeah,
fight.
like but this is like there weren't that many. I mean, the big knockouts were like Izzy,
Francis,
We saw a
Izzy.
lot of good knockdowns though.
Usman,
Did you
Usman.
see that many
Knockdowns. Yeah.
A lot of great
and
knockdowns.
not that
The
really.
Dustin Connor fight.
Yeah, but like, well, there was 2 fights that.
Yeah.
that
The
same
second
fight.
one was a knockout. The third one was just, I was like, what the
I
fuck?
don't. It's just like I wasn't too.
Even Jimmy
excited.
was pissed about that one.
Yeah.
He was like,
I wish that would have been settled, but fuck, man.
yeah,
I wanted
Nah,
to see
I
settled.
think it's just fair. It was just I really feel like the trilogy fight with Connor was kind of like it was.
that fight's never going to be settled. I mean,
Yeah,
I think
fuck,
it's
man.
never going to be
His
settled.
fight
Yeah.
is not over. The way his Irish accent, bro. That shit. That's too funny.
That was a pretty memorable moment for sure.
But that was kind of. I'll give you that. That's just.
Gaethje and Chandler is my.
Oh
fight.
yes, please. They need.
That
to
was
run
a
it
fucking.
back. They need to
But
run it back one
I
more
respect
time.
the fact they gave it to Ortega and Volkanovski. That was a great fight.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
glad
good
we
fight.
watched-
So
I'm glad
mad.
we
I was
watched
like,
that fight together.
I was
Yeah,
so mad. I was
that
like,
was a good
Ortega's
fight.
gonna fucking win. I'm like, oh my
Oh,
god, he
dude.
almost.
Yeah, when we saw that with the choke, I was like, oh
Fuck, I was
shit.
like,
But
God
Ortega-
damn.
Yeah.
But Gaethje
But let's-
and Chandler for me is the fight of the year. Even though
That was more competitive too.
I like the
Yeah.
Chandler versus that fight was epic.
That was
I
really
wish-
competitive.
I wish it was a 5-round fight.
Oh, dude,
I
someone
watched
would have
it.
got finished probably.
But no,
Probably,
Gaethje.
I think it's the best opener of a pay per view in UFC.
Wasn't
history.
the
That's one.
Ferguson?
Yeah.
No, it was. I thought.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Wasn't the Ferguson and Gaethje fight this year, or was it last year?
That was
Last year.
That was in
Last year.
2020.
Oh, okay.
That was at the start of the pandemic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was before. Yeah, that was
was
a
okay.
terrible ass whooping right there.
I thought that, but lots of the big fights this year were like mostly in April and from March to like June. Those were like the big
Yeah.
fights. I
And then,
you want to count.
Then we
Connor,
started
right?
seeing other great fights later in the year, like I said.
Yeah. These are like last minute fights, though.
Yeah.
Personally, like the whole.
Yeah. If John would have fought, like I said, it would have been a 10 out of 10.
John's
but he
not
didn't
gonna fight, bro. He's
not till next year.
He's
Yeah.
like, dude,
He's not
I'm
fighting until
telling you,
2022 in the summer.
we're waiting
Yeah.
for this guy to come out and basically, honestly, bro, it's all. If he's really saying he's gonna come out, I'm gonna make the biggest comeback ever, and he fucking like
I
is
think
this.
Connor, I'm gonna make a bold prediction right now on this podcast, right here, right now. I
You
think
think
Connor's
you really
gonna make
think?
the
Okay,
biggest comeback
be
ever.
honest. Be honest.
Dude, if
Do you
he
see where? Okay, what month do you see John Jones coming back? If you had to
If I
predict
can
right
give
now,
you my best opinion on that, or not like my best prediction,
Just
on
if you had
that,
to
I
pick
would
a-
say in the spring, late
Okay.
spring or summer.
yeah,
okay.
I would say May, April,
Now-
May.
the better question.
Maybe March. If
If
Francis no, because Francis is fighting in
Yeah.
January,
He
right?
fights in January, the
End of January.
Which
And then
I
we won't see him
no lie,
fight in
bro.
summer.
Hey, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to get tickets to go watch it. I'm gonna try to go. It's in Anaheim.
Oh, that's right. That's
So
right.
I'm gonna try to see because I think I can. I'm gonna try to see if I can go see this heavyweight because there's besides him, you know who else is fighting on that card? Brandon Moreno and Figueroa.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
right.
I forgot about
Right.
that. Oh, my God.
Right, we fight on the same card.
Dude,
which I'm kind
holy
of pissed off about. Bro.
shit.
I'm like,
I'm more
man,
hyped about that fight than the main
I know,
event.
man. I kind of want
Yeah.
to see that one, but I want to get tickets to go see it. I'll go fuck what I got. I might fucking pull double shift. I want to go see that
Dude.
fight. It's
So
I
yeah,
think-
my
Lit.
best prediction on that one, Wildcat, is maybe because Francis is fighting in January,
Yeah.
yeah.
and we won't probably see him till like early summer.
But
Yeah.
like the thing is too is like John. Let's be honest here.
Maybe we'll get John Jones and Stipe.
I want honestly.
Oh, yeah, if that happens, that'll be sooner, yeah.
I would give him that fight. Let Jones fight Stipe. I think it's good for both. One, Jones coming off like almost going to be 3-year.
It's a warm up fight. It's a
Yeah,
warm-up fight.
and then
Yeah.
Stipe is coming off of his loss to Stipe from like this year. So
Yeah, I think Stipe, honestly, I think John would maul Stipe now. I'm
we'll
not gonna lie.
see because I think that. Well, I'm not
I
trying to
think
give.
John.
I'm not
I
trying
think
to say.
Stipe will get a few good strikes in.
Yeah,
Have you seen Jones's like his workout regimen with the whole? You saw him wrestling, right? Which thing?
Oh, yeah. He's
wrestling,
wrestling,
he's training with Cejudo.
Yeah.
No, but the guy he was.
I think it was Barnett.
Yeah, that guy was like really
Big ass dude.
He was putting
Yeah.
Jones to work. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude.
Barnett's a good ass
That's how,
heavyweight.
that's
saying,
how
bro,
you get
like,
better in heavyweight. division.
I hope
Fuck
if
around,
John's
heavyweight's
really
gonna
saying,
come
bro,
up.
if he's really he's gonna come back a beast. And I just saw. I'm telling you, I saw that performance of him doing
Yeah.
some grappling, and he's like, imagine if let's just say not. I wouldn't say maybe Francis. Who would it be? Maybe who has the good besides John? Who else would be good in grappling that you would think?
John.
Jan. Yeah.
Well, like heavyweight division wise, not like.
Oh, Cyril Gane, yeah.
So like so either Francis or Gane will be
because all the rest of the heavyweights are just fucking knockout spots.
DC was the best, but he retired.
I miss DC. I really do. But okay,
might be the best. Might be the best wrestling heavyweight I've ever seen in his prime.
He's also doing that. He also did that. What's it called? The seed retention, the one I'm doing right now. He did it too. He did it. Mike Tyson did it.
I feel I'm gonna make. I think I don't know if you guys heard me on my bold prediction for 2022 for MMA. I feel like I'm gonna make that prediction right here, right now, live on this podcast. Conor is gonna have the biggest comeback in MMA this year.
if he fights like a big name and knocks him out, that would be like the perfect scenario.
And I'm gonna give you my prediction. It's gonna be Francis Ngannou versus John Jones, and Francis Ngannou will win the heavyweight match.
Knockout.
I will put money on that fight.
Oh my god!
My decision or knockout? We need it right here, right now, live. In what round?
If it was back then Jones, I would say knockout. I think Francis is gonna win by decision, personally. I think, and the thing is, not shit on Jones, even though I don't like him. I just feel like
if he can't knock John out, how would he beat him? He's not better than him at anything. Striking, and wrestling.
You think Jones right now, him doing all that wrestling from the footage that
I've seen? Oh yeah,
dude, you think he's gotten better.
He out wrestled. He out wrestles Daniel. I'll say that.
But that's.
if you're out wrestling Olympian,
have you seen him wrestle now recently? I can tell you, like it's not.
Daniel out wrestled. Daniel mauled Stipe. Keep that in mind.
But I'm talking about
Stipe mauled Francis.
But this guy, the one that Jones was doing in the practice video.
I mean, that's not with the lights on though.
Wait, what?
That's not like under pressure with the lights on in the octagon.
The guy he was wrestling was
Josh.
Josh Barnett. I have to wait. Is it on?
No, that's the guy that's the guy that Jones was wrestling like a month ago.
Is he like an actual wrestler? Or is he,
he's a bronze medalist wrestling dude. This guy.
Oh, that's why he's a fucking Olympian. I mean, that makes sense.
Well, isn't Jones a bronze Olympian?
No, that's Daniel.
Who's the one? No, there's another guy that's a bronze Olympian. There's another guy that's. But yeah,
DC was a silver medalist.
Yeah. He wasn't
okay, but the thing. Okay, but here's the thing though. Like, so from what I've seen from that footage, like, have you guys watched it or no?
No, is it on his Instagram or is it on?
No, it was posted a month ago. It's not on Instagram.
Let's just say this though. Francis is not on any other levels wrestling, so it doesn't really matter.
But if Francis were to knock out John
Jones, oh man,
you would be.
I'm gonna be like, I told y'all.
That's his best shot of winning. He's not winning any other way. He's not pointing him. He's not wrestling.
We saw what that Black Hammer did to fucking Steve. That shit was fucking amazing.
Oh, dude.
And
that's fucking. Don't get me wrong. Me and Jimmy, we talked about this before when we met up.
The Black Hammer.
His power is unmatched.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
But you gotta, in order to beat Francis, you can't play his game.
Yeah, he's definitely not gonna be trying to swing with Francis. That's for sure. Hell no.
Jones is. He's like a GSP.
Yeah.
He's tactical with this.
Yeah,
he's just looking at this old footage.
He's gonna approach him the same way GSP approached BJ Penn because BJ is so explosive. He approached him by just picking him apart. I think that's how John's gonna fight him, pick him apart.
Was fucking tremendous.
GSP said that he had the quickest reaction time he's ever faced, and the only way to beat him was to be technical.
I think that him putting on and do those legs, man.
He's gonna go to work on Francis' legs. Trust me, he's gonna kick the shit out of him.
Francis does have some big legs.
I think Francis will break his legs, bro, because John Jones got chicken legs.
Hey, but those legs fucking do some damage.
Those legs knocked DC out. That's what happened.
Those chicken legs, though, at the end of the day.
Chicken legs knocked out a lot of people.
But that's true. Yes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to 2022.
Hold on. So this is what Jones posted up when he was out wrestled by Jadin's cock.
He's an Olympian, so I'm not surprised.
Served up me some serious humble pie, and then he also posted. Sometimes you the hammer. Sometimes you the
and that's in practice though. That's not really like
I'm humbled. Yeah,
everyone loses in practice.
I'm just saying.
Can you send me that footage, Joe? Actually, can you send me that?
Yeah, send me that too.
I actually want to see that training footage. I don't think I've seen it yet.
I think I saw it, but I forgot. Yeah, I need to see it again.
It's from a month ago. It's from like November 27th. Again, this is a month ago. But
is it on his Instagram story?
Or no, it's probably gone by now. But I can show you the footage. Hold on. Let me just.
But yeah, I'd say yeah.
Here, I'll post it. I'll send it to you, Jimmy. You can send. Oh, wrong message. Don't look at that one. That's the wrong message.
The fuck?
No, it's the wrong message. I'm sorry.
This is Derpleton.
I know. That's for another person.
Oh.
Hold on. I'll put it right now. This is from a month ago. I'm just saying, regardless if the dude was Olympian, I'm looking at it, and there I can send it to you.
He's a bronze medalist.
I think so. Maybe let me chop up this guy. I don't know.
Humbled by Jadexian Cox.
That's the video. Let me see. Jaden Cox.
Let's see how dominant this really was.
The guy was really putting Jones to work. I can look for it.
Hey, you got it. That's how you get better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's putting again.
John's defending pretty well. But yeah, that guy is good though. You could tell.
That's the thing though. Like, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, nice single leg. That was a nice single leg.
Man. I'm not to like, but bro, and again too. Jones is putting on a lot of weight, which I do think is a good thing. But like, we'll see. Again, it's up in the air. Anything.
I mean, he didn't really dominate him here, but he got a good single leg though.
He put him up, bro. He humbled his ass. He needed that. Anyway,
hey man, every best fighter needs some humbling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He needs one personally. Because the only person that's actually beating John Jones is himself and the Las Vegas.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
And I guess
that one loss on his records to fucking
that's
not
bullshit.
Count.
That's dumbass fucking that was
a loss is a loss, man.
I'm gonna go to the people that fucking gave him that loss to you motherfuckers.
They need to overturn that bullshit.
They're not gonna do it. That's the sad part. They can do it.
Did they try to fight that at one point?
Yeah, that dumbass called John out. He's like, I beat you. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude.
No. Didn't Dana try to?
Oh yeah, he did. He tried to overturn it. Yeah, and he couldn't.
Still gonna stay there.
And that dumbass called John's out. The guy that beat him. He's like, I'll beat your ass. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. He's not beating shit.
He can't even keep his hand, dude. Like honestly,
stupid ass got your ass whooped.
I'm over. Honestly, bro, I'm over this dude because like he just keeps delaying the inevitable. Like if you're gonna fight, then do it. Stop.
Yeah, he's just waiting for the big check.
Because right now, and then
can you
Hooker
blame
too,
him,
bro.
You want to get
Yeah,
that?
you can't blame him. Yeah,
and then too, Dan, he was all like talking shit on Dan Hooker,
paycheck,
and then Dan Hooker called it out on the fucking. He's all like, "Oh, at least I didn't beat up my wife or some shit."
Oh, it's fucked up, man.
Bro, like, but here's the thing though, Jones, he did it first, okay, and then
they dropped the charges, so you can't say he was charged.
He was charged with it.
No, they dropped it.
Well, his wife dropped it, but like still,
no, the wife never pressed charges on him. It was the police.
Let me see.
Because didn't he hit a police car or something?
Yeah, he like headbutted a police car and said he would beat all their asses.
Headbutted a police car?
Yeah. He's like,
what was his name? The charges? He what is
injuring a car or some shit. Yeah, so fucking stupid. Hold on, I didn't know you can injure cars.
That's a funny charge right there.
Yeah, he said he injured a vehicle. I'm like, what the fuck?
How the fuck you injure a vehicle?
John Jones strikes it. So he took a plea deal. He didn't, they didn't dismiss. They just
she could have pressed charges, but she said he didn't beat her.
She can't because dude, they're not. And honestly, bro, no offense, bro. I can't fuck with this dude after what he did, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I just can't because
what was the plea deal though? Like
the plea deal.
Yeah.
Hold on. Domestic violence charges against John Jones have been dropped, but after former UFC light heavyweight, why does it say light heavyweight?
He was light heavyweight.
He was light heavyweight.
They struck a plea deal with prosecutors on Tuesday. According to the official court documents, John Jones pleaded no contest and charges. No charges of injuring or tampering with vehicle, which stems from the.
Okay, you gotta laugh at that one.
What does it say injuring?
Injuring a vehicle.
That one's so stupid. So stupid.
I think it's.
Is this a felony too?
That's just but
he fucking broke the car's arm.
That's just for the car though. Why is it a person?
Why is it a felony though? Like, what the fuck is so wrong about that?
Because he hit a police car.
I guess so.
It's not a regular car; it's a police car.
I guess so. Yeah.
Did he bent the rim?
No, he did something. But anyway,
yeah, I think they're mad at what really pissed them off is when he said that he'll beat other asses. That's probably what he should have said. Yeah, he's told all the cops like, I can beat all your asses right now. I was like, dude, stop, man.
Honestly, bro, I think he
would.
He probably was drunk. Let's be honest.
But does that give you a right to?
That's
not right.
Regardless, he should have just kept his mouth shut.
And he should have not hit his wife because.
I mean, there's no proof of that, but
there's audio, bro.
There's no audio.
There's audio of the guy saying what happened, bro.
No, all he said is happened.
That's fucked up.
Jones was subsequently charged with he was charged with domestic battery. That's what it says here.
I mean, not anymore.
They dropped it. Yeah. No, they only dropped it for the vehicle, not for the.
Oh, that's a felony, right? The vehicle.
The vehicle was
I think that was a felony. Yeah.
So no, he played no to the injuring the car.
Yeah,
but
injuring
he was
the car.
still charged with battery.
Oh, okay, so the car the car was dropped.
The car was
then.
fine. Okay, the car dropped charge on the car, but
the car dropped charges.
The car.
Oh yeah, they dropped.
The car was like, I'm gonna drop the charges.
Yeah, the car's like, I'm not. He's like, I'm not injured. I'm fine.
I mean,
I'm like,
car's
okay.
fine. That car, man. The car, hey, man, he had no right. But
Yeah, no rights.
but he was but he was still charged with.
Oh, with the domestic violence.
That's understandable.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but Jones has 3 why is Dominic Reyes on here? It says defended against. Okay, that was like 2 years ago. Guys.
Dominic Reyes is a part of the case.
He fell off.
He really fell off.
He was a part of the case.
I feel bad for him, bro. I feel bad for him.
He got ass whooped like 3 times in a row after the Jones fight.
I can't, dude. Like, here, look, at the end of the day, bro. Like, I can't support a guy that did that. And even if he hit the car. He got injured it.
That's what he did hit.
But I didn't like too how like his wife they made that video. Like,
the Instagram shit. Yeah,
that was like
he didn't do that. Yeah,
but like when they posed for it and she's in the picture smiling, like, you know what he did to you like yesterday, right? You're gonna take a. I mean, that doesn't look. I mean, from my point of view, I don't like that. It felt like she's kind of just having like to let's just do it.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But it's like,
yeah,
I can't respect the guy that did that. Even Greg Hardy.
But it's like at the end of the day, it's like.
You don't have to respect. I just don't respect John as a person. And then
I mean, he's a fuck up, though, for sure.
Yeah, but you can't. I can't give you a pass for hitting a girl. No matter, even regardless. At the end of the day, bro, you can be fucking winning 30 championships in a row, be holding a champion. Once you hit a girl, bro, regardless, that's gonna haunt you forever. Everyone will remember that's the guy that hit a girl.
Yeah. John. I don't know what he was thinking that
I
night.
will say this too. I do think that why I think the girl didn't, put John Jones in jail. I think it's because one, are they married?
And they have kids.
But are they fully married? Like, they have a marriage license like that or not?
I believe so.
I think they are.
I don't really.
It's either that or his fiance, one of the two.
That's what I'm saying. Because if they're not married, I think the only reason why she didn't send them to jail is because one, if she puts a restraining on him, like, I'm pretty sure she can't get any money from him. I think too, that's just how it is because he has kids. If they decide to like separate, she's gonna want money, and Jones, since they're not married, how court cases work. That's one thing I believe. I just think that might have.
I mean, here's the thing though: if she wanted to ruin him, she would have. She could just have said, "Yeah, she beat the shit out of me and ruined his life."
Bro, he's fucking 6'8" or 6'4", sorry, 217 pounds. I'm pretty sure I'd be fucking terrified of a guy.
I mean, the cops are just gonna take him to prison though. She can't hurt him anymore.
Like, I'm glad. I think this is being.
I just hope he doesn't fuck up anymore.
Yeah,
I'm already calling it. Next fuck up's gonna happen this year.
Every year he has one, at least one every year.
And even if it's not live, it's gonna be on Twitter. Like, I think
that's a good bet.
He can't even like this in Twitter too, dude. When the whole shit with Dan Hooker, like, that shit was unnecessary.
It roasted his shit.
Like, bro, you said you hit his body. Like, bro, I can't. I have to applaud.
Everyone comments. They're always like, "Hey, John, how does it feel to fight a bantamweight?" I'm like, "Fuck." How's
it feel?
They're talking about his girl because she weighs like 130 pounds. Like, how does it feel to be a champ at bantamweight? I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Hey, man, let's be real, bro. Let's be real here. She technically did win at the end of the day. Let me see.
She could have won. Let's get.
Hold on. What? Let me just.
First loss. No, I'm just kidding. That's fucked up.
Oh, he's talking about you heard about the Chanel Sunny shit?
Oh yeah, but wasn't he defending?
Yeah, he was defending someone.
They beat the shit out of.
Yeah, the narrative tried to like paint Chanel as like he hit a woman. Like, no, he was defending his girl, and fucking 5 people try to jump his ass.
And he like beat all their asses.
Yeah,
that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing.
Are they really showing some old footage? No, bro. Jones is going to NFTs. No way.
Yeah, that's a big thing now, isn't it?
Yeah, but NFTs are whack, in my opinion, bro. Do you really want to talk about that?
Because I've heard the name, but I never really got a full description.
Yeah, I'm not really
into it. So basically, it's like, okay, well, I'll give you guys an explanation. Probably not now, but another time.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that's UFC in review. It's a good year. So we'll touch up boxing and we'll get to like the current final things on 2021. But boxing. So I'm sure you guys know. George Kambosos defeated Teofimo Lopez in a really good fight. He did win, and he's almost the undisputed champ. I think in lightweight, he's a fucking beast. Kambosos beat him outboxed him, and now he
humiliated him.
He's the king now. He's the king now.
Honestly, I hated Lopez.
I really like Kambosos. Honestly,
I didn't like Lopez because of the whole Lomachenko shit.
I feel like his team felt like he was untouchable, and he's not. Because he beat Lomachenko.
He was like, that's all he was going off of was the success of Lomachenko, which I watched the fight. I'm like, it's close, but
I feel like Kambosos is just he's a fucking monster. Like he's a beast.
I think I think he was underestimated in this fight. I think it's because Lopez had the hype. That's the thing.
Yeah, he had the hype. And Kambosos was kind of like counted out. That's
he was the underdog. And I told you before, like these underdogs are coming. Like these underdogs are making names.
And I feel like he wanted it so bad. I really liked him when the press conference with Teofimo. He's like, you don't. I think he's talking about shit to Teofimo. He's like, you lost your whole camp. No one cares about you. The belts are mine. I'm like, damn, dude, he's in it. I was like, he's a beast. I really like Kambosos. I think he's gonna. Apparently, he might be mandated to fight Lomachenko. Like the WBO might force him to fight.
Well, I think it was because this fight originally Lopez was supposed to fight Lomachenko, but they were ducking him for like years because
Imagine that Kambosos Lomachenko. Holy shit, man!
If I had to put I'll put my money on Lomachenko. I saw his performance against if you saw his recent fight against Kami, the Lomachenko looked prepared.
He looked really good. Yeah,
I think Kambosa, he's
so fast.
He was fast. Kambosa, if you saw Lopez fight, he really did phenomenal. But
phenomenal performance.
But he can still get knocked.
Yeah, and Lomachenko's really good, man. Really good. Really good. Yeah.
I would love to see. I think Lomachenko might get his belt back. I want
to be fight of the year. That's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, I like Camus. I'm honestly, bro, I'm glad he lost. I'm glad Lopez lost that fight because I think that if it would have kept going,
got humbled,
he would have lost eventually. Because I don't see Lopez now, especially when he lost, bro. He started saying like, "Oh, I'm what 10-2 or like what's something." I like what? He pulled a fucking Andre Broner and be like, "Yeah."
I'm like, shut up. Yeah, he didn't win. Bro. Look at his. You saw his face. It was all messed up.
I'm telling his dad. The thing about having family as your coaching, that I think that's a bad idea.
It's very rare that it worked. Very rare.
Look at Floyd. Floyd had his dad.
Floyd worked, but not. And they had problems too. They talked. They had problems for years.
Floyd admitted that like his dad was not. He was training well, but like at the end of the day, like I think Floyd made the right decision not having his dad in his camp.
Until he was already big. He was already big.
Afterwards,
I agree.
Well, if you look at Lopez, his dad was telling me, "Oh, you're winning all around." Like,
I'm like, dude, you're not winning shit. He's like, he's losing the fight. He's not winning nothing.
I think it was a close fight, but
it was a close fight though. Yeah,
it was. But I think Lopez, when he got dropped the first time, that first round drop, I was like, no fucking way. Like, he got him.
Kambosos was just so sharp, dude. So sharp. I'm like, God,
so this fight was delayed for months. I was like,
that's right. Yeah.
I was like waiting for because it went through Triller, then it went through a Top Rank, and then it just kept going back and forth. And PBC picked
I don't know why Kambosos just earned a fan of me. I'm like, dude, he's
he's good.
Monster.
I love the underdog.
He's one of my favorite fighters now. He's like probably my third favorite fighter after Canelo and Tyson Fury. I don't know why, monster.
But I want to see him fight Haney. I understand Lomachenko.
I would love to see that too.
But I just feel like let's fight and Haney was down for it too. He's like, hey, we'll fight.
He was down. Yeah, he was down.
We'll fight in Australia. I feel that would be better. Now Lomachenko I think he's Australian, isn't he? Is he Australian?
He's from some part of Europe. I don't know what he is.
I would say, bro, if anything have in Australia, I think take it overseas because I think that's where the right move to make.
Kambosos, I feel like he has a potential to be something, but he has to be Lomachenko. That's not easy at all. That's gonna be a hard fight.
Plus he's also he's trained with. I would say because he was with Manny's camp too.
That's right. Apparently he has over 200 rounds with Pacquiao sparring.
Shit!
Dude, I was like, dude, because he was on Joe Rogan's podcast. He's like, dude, I sparred Pacquiao for over 200 rounds.
I believe that.
What the fuck?
I believe that.
No wonder he's so good.
I believe that because I just feel like, you know what? Only Manny Pacquiao can do that because I feel like Manny.
That's insane, dude.
Well, look at Floyd. Floyd still boxes even though he's not training no more. I would assume Manny
200. Imagine having the honor to fight over 200 rounds against Pacquiao, practice. I'm like, God damn, that's a lot.
That means they can't go fucking
years. That's like
that would
years
be okay. We do 12 rounds. We break for an hour. We do 12 more rounds. We break for an hour. Because there's no way it can't. In one fucking session, dude, I would be fucking dead. Bro, I burned 5,000 calories.
I feel like Freddie. He said that Freddie Roach saw him one day. He's like, "Hey, you want to spar Pacquiao?" He's like, "Hell yeah!" And he started sparring.
Hell yeah, bro. That's a privilege, bro.
That's a privilege.
Not a lot of people get to spar Patty, but
that's an honor. I'm like, shit, man.
I think it's good. I want to see. I like Camus, dude. And I was the whole time, bro. I was rooting for Camus. I hated David. I hated Lopez because the way he came out, he looked too arrogant. He looked too cocky. I feel like, you know what? I feel like he's gonna get caught.
Young, arrogant. Kambosos. He's 24 or some shit.
Yeah. Well, Lopez, he's 24 too, and like I don't see. I honestly too. Lopez was kind of a bully. Like he was living off the success of the Lomachenko fight, and that. But let's be honest, that fight it was close. It was close, but like
really close. Yeah,
and I think he was just basking that, and then too, he knew he could not rematch Lomachenko again because he knows he'll lose. So that's why.
I think Lopez has potential. He just needs to keep working. He needs to refine his technique. He has a lot of power. The
day he lost, his stocks went down dramatically.
Oh yeah!
Wow! Yeah. Like they knew.
Kambosos is like a hungry lion. He's like, I'm not gonna lose. It's like, damn, dude. It's phenomenal.
I know. He also too, like he's very respectable. Like
very respectable.
I want boxers like that. The cocky shit, say that shit for the UFC. Don't.
Yeah, he's the most respectable dude I've ever seen. I'm like, oh damn.
He's all, and plus he's Australian.
Yeah, his accent's pretty cool.
Americans, we don't do that shit. He's like, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you. Make your heart out.
But yeah, like fucking Mike. But next up, now this is pathetic, but Paul versus Woodley 2 only sold 65K pay-per-views, dude. Oh my god. That's
Are we surprised?
Awful. That's not that's not even bad. That's fucking terrible. 65K? That ain't shit, dude.
I mean, Gimmick could do better than that.
Yeah, we can sell. That was so fucking bad.
Are you sure some of those weren't like other sites?
Dude, 65K, dude. Do you know how bad that is with someone that's not?
That's not even. That's like fuck. 65K. Dude, that's like basic amateur fight.
That's like barely the size of like ID buying pay-per-views. That ain't shit. That's
Again, too, I think terrible. People just weren't interested in Woodley fighting because they knew people were like.
They didn't give a fuck.
Honestly, I didn't watch it. I watched some of it, but like I was like, man, it's F.
I reacted to it and I was almost falling asleep until the knockout. I was like, oh shit.
I think too, also because of like the whole speculation on the no knockdown rule, which again,
that's bullshit.
The contract, I need to see this contract because
that's not true.
If that's really true, I don't believe. I don't believe it. There's no way to. If that was really true, why would fighters really take it? Just for the money at the end of the day? That makes no sense.
It's fucking stupid. He literally offered Woodley 500K to knock him out. Why the fuck would he? And he couldn't. Yeah.
I still think that this fight was good until like the second half until like got knocked out. But like afterwards, you need Tommy Fury. I think would have been a better choice to get those numbers up.
I think it would have sold more. Yeah, I do think
Fury's a big name, not like
and his brother's Tyson too.
I think that would have sold well. You can't, and plus too, nobody wants to see it. If you're gonna do a rematch, it better be for a belt, not for a fucking.
And now that Tommy's pussied out, I wonder what's next for Jake. I don't think it's gonna be.
It's Tommy Fury. It's also gonna be Tommy Fury. They're gonna get him again.
I mean, I don't know if he wants him after being a pussy like that. I don't know.
No, he wants it. He said what Tommy says. He'll do it. He wants to fight it.
Which I'm like, hurt, right? I can't remember what the injury.
Yeah, okay. So if y'all don't know,
injury.
It's been debunked. Okay, so like, here's what happened. So if you don't know, like he broke his rib, and it was the whole bacterial infection shit.
What a pussy!
That shit should not have been brought up.
Yeah.
But I can't blame Tommy in this situation. You know, I do blame fucking Tyson Fury because his dumbass was fucking parading my brother's gonna do this.
My Tyson, you're real deal. You're too big for these guys.
If I was Tony, bro, don't fuck with Tyson Fury, bro. I would just just leave your brother out of this. But ignoring all that part, that was one reason. I'm like, okay, your brother's an idiot for telling everyone you can fight when you probably fight decently well, but you're not fucking experienced.
Yeah, you're not Tyson Fury.
And then on top of that, his brother in training, if you actually watch the footage, like that medicine ball is fucking heavy. Jay, if you're a fighter, you know what a medicine ball does to you.
Yeah, they fucking.
Now, when I was doing a little bit of boxing back in my old gym, like they would throw a medicine ball, but like fucking Tyson Fury was throwing that shit like hard and
like slamming that shit.
Yeah, and the the weight that I guess this fight was 190 cruiserweight.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
So Tommy, he's not built at a cruiserweight.
Nah, he's not that big. He's not like big dude.
Now you slam a medicine ball on a guy numerous times, and not just a trainer, fucking heavyweight champ of the world, just slamming a fucking medicine ball numerous times, not giving a fuck. He just bam, bam. It says, "Hey, you're gonna knock him out. You're gonna knock him out, mate." He's just
knock him out, lad.
He's just slamming that shit.
I feel like Tommy's not built like Tyson mentally. He just doesn't have it.
He's got the physique of a boxer, and he probably can box well. But do I see the mentality in him?
Yeah, he doesn't have it. The mentality, no. Yeah, me either.
They don't have it.
Yeah, like Tyson's an animal. He never quits. But Tommy's like,
That broken rib though, like that was I think Tyson's fault. He had to.
I broke his rib with the fucking medicine ball. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That if you do it a couple more times, like that shit's gonna break. Like, dude. Yeah. So I think the whole bacterial infection that could be true, caused by the broken rib, but I just in this situation with Tommy, like I feel like, damn, bro, your brother should have just kept his mouth shut, not said a damn word. I think he should.
Yeah, you should. Tommy just should have took care of it himself. That's what he should have done.
And not told his brother, but
seems kind of soft. He's not like.
I feel better now that like, hey, if we can't get it this year, let's do it this year, or 2022. Because
Jake had a good year for himself.
Yeah, bro. He fought 3 fights this year, didn't
he? Yeah. Yep. He fucked them all up.
He fought Askren. He fought Woodley.
And then Woodley again. Yeah.
So he had 3 fights in 1 year.
He had a hell of a year. I gotta admit that. Like money wise, he made a shitload of money. Well, not this pay-per-view, but the other ones, yeah.
And people still hate him. They say it like that right. Like you're a fucking high people.
Dude, like rigged. Get the fuck out of here. Jake can box. That's reality. He can box.
Even let's say it was rigged. What would it do at the end of the day? It just make you look.
It would humiliate Woodley. Like he's humiliated. He's a fucking he's a laughing stock, man. I got mean forever.
I think the only fight, in my opinion, that was rigged might have been the Ben Askren fight.
Oh, that was so bad.
That was like, bro. I mean, but here's the thing: Ben was coming off like a
hip surgery.
Yeah, hip surgery. So that's kind of
like shit, man. Yeah, he looked fucking terrible.
He didn't want. But hey,
sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again?
Fucking Siri.
He had a big payday for Ben, but I think
Jake, he like went in there fat as shit, got knocked out, left. I'm like,
did you really think Ben was gonna win the fight originally?
I didn't know Jake had potential. I was like, it might go good, and it went fucking awful. I was like,
nah. I was like, Jason will win this fight because I feel like
the way he was just like this, and then he gets knocked out. I'm like,
he gets dropped fucking round 1. I'm like, oh my god, and then fucking I can't. Here's the thing. I can't hate on Jake because, bro, he's doing it.
Doing his thing.
He's doing it. Now, the only thing I can't hate on him is that he's not fighting a real boxer. He needs to fight a real boxer. That's the only thing I can say. Until you fight a real boxer, bro, like you're still like you're good, but you're not great enough to take on like an actual fighter. I think these UFC fighters, don't get me wrong, they're good, but a lot of them are kind of like not washed up. Now Woodley is, I guess you would say that, but I don't know. I feel like. Give him Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz would be a good fight for him.
Yeah, if only Dana would allow it. Like
Dana's not gonna do it. He's a little fucking coward, bro.
It's a smart goddamn business move because he doesn't want that fucking punk.
Yeah, he doesn't want.
I have to give Jake this, bro. He's pissing off Dana, and I like it.
He's pissing off a lot of people.
But dude, it's working. That's the whole.
It's working.
Point.
Yeah, it's working.
Like the whole point is to get people talking. I've noticed that's what Jake's doing. He's getting people to talk about him and put him on TV. Notice when he's on fucking sports shows now. Like, bro, he's not even a fucking athlete now.
Yeah, he's on fucking ESPN and shit.
Yeah, it was on. Max Kellerman was having a fucking interview with him.
Oh my god,
he was promoting NFTs and shit. I'm like,
bro, did you see him on his brother's podcast? He's like, I'll offer $5 million to fight me plus pay-per-view points. I was like, damn.
But I think now, like, it kind of looks bad that the pay-per-view sold 65K. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's so fucking bad.
Maybe it's not a good idea to be promoting that.
That's so bad. I'm like, dude, you're not gonna get like $2 for pay-per-views. Fuck that.
Jorge, but he knows too. Jorge's on his way out. I'm telling you, when Jorge, he might have to take a Jake fight. Which, to be honest, it's not a bad move. I would make some quick cash, but I think Jake's next idea, I would give him Anderson Silva. I don't know why he's not made that fight yet. Give him Anderson Silva. What's wrong with that? Like, I don't.
That would be a great fight if we can do that.
But he's no longer in the UFC. Let's get it going. Like, why has no one thought of this yet? Anderson Silva, Jake Paul, get that fight going. Again, I'm just saying, this is me.
Yeah, I think in the Silva one will be a really good fight. He might lose. Silva's fucking good still, man.
Yeah, Silva can box. I'm surprised.
He beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and that guy was a champion. Not anymore.
But Julio, let's be honest, he's not the same as he used to be. But again,
let's be honest. Yeah, he's an embarrassment. I'm not gonna lie.
I was hyped up for him. I was like, bro, you're gonna fucking fight a former UFC world champion, and you fucking lose. Like, bro, how do you lose?
Pathetic.
Mexico, for God's sakes, in Mexico.
Pathetic. I'm like, dude,
man.
You were a champ. Your dad's arguably the greatest Mexican fighter ever, and you lose to Silva, who's 40, like almost 50 years old.
He knows his real. He knows Chavez Senior knows that his real son's Canelo.
Remember when Canelo was there? He's like, this is the man right here. I was like, imagine how his son felt. He's
that was weird though. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah. His son's probably like, I'm a fucking embarrassment.
I'd be mad. He is, dude.
He is an embarrassment though.
Like, I'm telling you, like, bro, I think the smart thing, if I was Chavez Jr., bro, I would just distance myself from my father until I can prove I can do that. And the thing is, Chavez is not, he's just not there, man. I know
He's never been his father, never will be.
He said he wants to fight 100 more fights. I'm like, bro, you
What
gotta
the fuck?
you gotta beat one person.
A fucking joke.
He hasn't his last boxing debut that when he came back was Daniel Jacobs, which I thought, bro.
Didn't he quit?
Yeah,
he quit, huh? Like a pussy.
He gave up round 4. He said, "Oh, I got hit in the back of the head." I'm like,
what a pussy, dude.
His dad was there, dude. That was disappointing.
His dad was like, he's like fucking like embarrassed as fuck. That's so embarrassing.
And here's the thing, man. I can't blame Chavez at this point. You know what I have to blame though? I have to blame the mother.
The mother.
You should have bored him.
Yeah. Blame the mom, man. The mom didn't raise him right. No, I'm just kidding. That's fucked up. But I'm sorry, he's an embarrassment to the sport, dude. That's his fucking reality. But yeah, guys, that's boxing for you guys that care. Now we're going to the current event. A lot of it's about the end of the year podcast. So
yeah,
let's talk about the biggest thing of December and one of the biggest things of the year: Spider-Man movie success. No Way Home. It reached over $1 billion at the box office. It's huge, massive everywhere.
It actually surpassed, I think, Endgame, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, it's massive. I think it had the 3rd biggest opening ever in the movie. Yeah,
man, this is good.
And
I have to give, dude, like, damn, like, here's the thing, I'll never take away Sam Raimi. I think Sam Raimi movies will always be, the best. I would have to put Spider-Man No Way Home. I hate to put it. It
didn't disappoint. That's for sure.
No, it was a great movie. I love it, but like, would I put it over the Sam Raimi movies? Like, never. I can't. I'm too loyal to them. I'm too loyal to them. I'm sorry. I watched them when I was like fucking. I think Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1 when I was 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And afterwards, it got better. Now, No Way Home delivered. I will say this about this movie: it was too predictable. I think you kind of knew what was going to happen. In my opinion, you know what was going to happen.
Maybe the trailers gave up too much.
I'm saying, like, I know they were trying to hide it, but like they did way too much of revealing.
Yeah, there's like too much revealing. Yeah, too over.
Didn't really add the ordinary too. Like the only thing, because the jokes were there, but like,
right, yeah, they always try to put the jokes in those
movies.
I
fucking loved it.
I know. It was. I think this is like the best Marvel MCU movie of all time. I think it surpassed.
In my Donald Trump voice, it was tremendous.
Yeah, it was tremendous. It was fucking.
Man. I'm glad all the actors from the original came back.
Awesome.
Minus, I thought Gwen Stacy was.
I thought she was going to be on it too, but I guess
talked about she wasn't even in the movie, and then neither was Kirsten Dunst. Like they were mentioned, but they weren't like in the movie.
I thought they were going to be there too, but guess not. It's still a great movie though.
Nothing bad really came out of it. I think again, it was too predictable. You kind of knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, you kind of know, like going into it almost. Like
think, and I'm like I felt too like the ending was good. It was a good ending because I kind of wanted this to happen because here's the thing. I don't have nothing bad to say about Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I feel he does a good job as Spider-Man.
He's a good Spider-Man.
Yeah, for this generation, he did a good job.
Yeah.
But Toby was that guy. Okay, Toby was that
guy.
Toby
was a shit. I can't lie. Especially like Spider-Man 2. God damn.
Yeah, he did it, bro. He did it.
I just saw recently that what's that video game? This one starts the letter I.
Video game starts with I?
No. It's some like video game. IGN.
Oh, the company. Yeah.
IGN did a vote or did a poll recently, and it said that Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is everyone's most favorite Spider-Man.
Makes sense.
It is. Like it's never changed. I think the reason why people put Tobey first is because one, like Andrew Garfield just didn't deliver.
Oh, he was ass. I'm sorry.
He never delivered.
Actually, about Andrew Garfield, I've hated him in the past, but I watched those movies again, and I felt like Andrew Garfield got a bad rap.
That too. I feel like when Sony redid the Amazing Spider-Man, like that's what happened. Again, too, No Way Home, actually, it felt more like Andrew's movie. If you actually think about it, if you fully watch it, it kind of felt like Andrew's movie.
I feel like he got some redemption back.
Yeah,
for his character, he got some redemption in it.
Yeah.
Even though like it was all 3 Spider-Mans, I felt this movie felt like a Andrew movie.
Oh, and by the way, if you haven't seen this movie yet, that's on you.
Yeah. I guess spoiler alert. We're not really like giving up the plot, but
we're not gonna.
I'm not gonna give up the plot, but
I mean, just pretty much that. I just think the ending.
So if you haven't fucking seen it by now,
2 weeks, Briggle. It's been out for like 2 weeks already. Come on.
Yeah.
But
what the fuck?
I like it was the ending. I felt was appropriate because one, I felt Tom Holland's Spider-Man was too. First of all, like he never really became Spider-Man. Like he was just like. technically they made him part of the Avengers.
Peter Parker.
And then
Yeah,
he
Peter
wasn't
Parker.
He wasn't Peter Parker. Yes, he was the character, but he wasn't like Peter Parker. Like he didn't
Right. Yeah.
join up with
Yeah.
Iron Man. He became part of the Avengers. Tony Stark gave him the suit. I'm like, he kind of just was gifted his abilities and powers and the tech and stuff. So that's kind of what gave him basically powers, if you want to say that. He had support from the Avengers, all that shit.
Yeah.
And
Spider though. So.
yeah, he did. Yeah, and then when at the end, when I liked it because I felt like we're getting basically a rehash of the old Spider-Man. Which, if they do decide, I want Tom Holland to continue to be Spider-Man. I feel like he's killed the role. Let him
he definitely has.
Let him be Spider-Man because they can't they can't rebrand this Spider-Man. They have to keep him.
Yeah, they have to keep him around for a while.
If you're gonna use Miles, I would think the next Spider-Man use the Spider-Verse movies, the Miles Morales movies. Those movies would be.
I wonder who they would get an actor. Would be good. Miles Morales.
Speaking of, we were talking about Andrew Garfield earlier. Speaking of that, people are actually wanting to have another Amazing Spider-Man movie with Andrew Garfield.
Oh.
It would be. I mean, it's up to Marvel now.
Yeah, it could be like an alternate universe movie.
It could be, but it's up to Marvel. I think Marvel.
They officially put Tobey Maguire and Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man in the MCU.
Yeah, basically that's what they did.
But it happened. I think it's. I mean, here's the thing.
The multiverse
for the Andrew Garfield films. I will say.
Oh yeah.
I feel that Andrew Garfield's he just didn't get to show off again too. Maybe it was the writing in the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I feel the writing was
the writing was not the best.
Kind of bad. The villains were good. Some of them. I wouldn't say all of them, but then
some of them.
Are you guys are Marvel fans? Of course. Did you guys stay for the end credit scenes?
That ending credit scene made no sense. I don't get it. I mean, not to say I know what it means, but like
I thought it was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was cool
because I was like, because I was honestly expecting when is he gonna show up?
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought.
They talked about him showing up,
but I'm like,
and I was like, oh, okay.
But like, I hated it. I'm like, okay, so he's not gonna.
It made sense, though. It makes sense.
Yeah,
it did. Don't get me wrong. We're not gonna get the Venom for that movie, but I wanted Tom in it. Like, come on, bro.
We are actually debating right now, or
that'd
whether or Venom, which universe Venom is in. People are saying he's part of Andrew Garfield's.
Oh.
Nah, I think it's just the part of
which universe. Yeah,
it wouldn't be. I don't think. I think Tom. I think Venom its own universe because I feel like even though they incorporated him in the Marvel universe, Venom, like I feel like it's its own thing. If they really happened, the Avengers would have been on top of it since day one.
That'd be lit, man.
But I don't know. I think why would you include Tom Hardy in the movie and in the MCU and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and you're gonna take him out of it? Like that made no sense.
Exactly. And he's a cool Venom too.
And then also too, you're gonna leave a piece of him for that universe, which that makes sense. But then now, so we're gonna get another Eddie Brock, not Tom Hardy's Eddie Brock. We're gonna get or another. I think they're gonna bring
I think we're just getting the symbiote.
Yeah, that's what people kept saying too. I'm like, let's hope that
gonna do like Land on Earth or some shit.
Yeah, because Tom Holland's, I like him as Venom. I think he did it.
But they made it make sense though, because at the end, a piece of him got left behind.
Yeah, because there's people saying it's gonna be another Spider-Man movie with like it's probably called like it's another Avengers arc or something like that where it's gonna be like this.
Miles Morales would be cool to introduce.
Yeah, but Miles is like he's now in those animated movies, which those movies are still like I like that movie.
Those are lit. The Into the Spider-Verse was
no matter what, as people kept saying, I still think that's the best animated movie.
It was really good.
That's good because they incorporated a lot of comic book elements, and I think it gets shitted on. People say it's bad. I'm like,
I thought it was spectacular.
It's good. I think, and then people kept saying it's bad because it's an animated movie. I'm like, okay.
What?
That's your argument. You're gonna tell me that just because the animated movie, it can't qualify as a Marvel movie.
That was really good. Yeah, it was really, really good.
It even won an Oscar too for best animated film.
It was like one of the best ever. Yeah, it was better than Frozen, that's for sure. Like it was really good.
Again, people just don't like that shit, but
whatever. But
I just think that I don't know. I feel the ending was appropriate. Now we have our own Peter Parker, like our official like Spider-Man, like from day one, like he's actually gonna be the comic book one where he might get started. I would love for him to work at the Daily Bugle, like he didn't get to work.
Oh, that'd be like the original Peter would.
Yeah, work at Daily Bugle, maybe fight the Sinister Six. If it ever happens, but
maybe become Black Symbiote Spider-Man.
That's what people kept saying too. He might become the Black Symbiote.
Yeah, that'd be lit.
That would actually be pretty well, but.
You have to be evil and stuff.
No, he's got to be the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Oh shit, pulling bitches.
And that fucking black emo. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
I'll put some dirt in your eye.
Oh, remember when Eddie Brock is like, please don't do this. I'll lose everything. He's like, You want forgiveness?
It's
Try religion.
You want forgiveness?
Bully
Try
Maguire
religion.
will
Try
never
religion.
die.
Dude, he was a lit bully. Shut up.
The thing was,
Nope.
we didn't. Okay, the thing was, we didn't appreciate Bully Maguire back then as I was because we just thought Spider-Man 3 was a bad movie, but now
Yeah, it's fucking
with
lit.
the internet and memes, we've appreciated Bully Maguire so much.
And the way that
Yeah.
when he was on Jonah Jameson's desk, he's like double the money. I'm like,
Double
oh
the
shit. Yeah.
But when you watch, and here's the thing, now when I watched No Way Home, I felt like damn, Toby's not really in the movie as I thought.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, he's in it, but like it's just there's no what the hell's going on? Sorry, the kids are screaming. I can hear
I think it's John.
No, it's me. It's my
Oh, it's on your side? Oh, okay.
yeah, but no, it's I felt Toby just he was in the movie and he had the characteristics of Spider-Man. He even gave him that, with what was it with great power comes with
great responsibility.
Yeah, that shit. He said that shit. I mean, Toby just felt like he was there, which is cool. I don't mind that, but I'm like, I mean,
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. Toby's probably never done Spider. This is the first time I think he's done acting since he's done.
I know, right? It's been on for so long. Like
Andrew's probably been waiting his fucking opportunity to become Spider-Man again.
You know what I want?
yeah. Oh yeah. I remember when he had the nice pictures. He's like, "You want the pictures? I'll take the staff job." I'm like, "Oh shit."
I
Dude,
felt
he
like
was
his
sick.
too. Like no, like I
Pack your
think
things.
they all
I was
did
like,
phenomenal.
"Pack your things. You're done." He's like, "You're fired." And he fucking kicks him out. Eddie Brock is like, "If you do this, I will lose everything." He's like, "You want forgiveness? Try
No
religion."
James Frank. The only thing I didn't like about it, no James Franco. I'm like, man.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Only because
That's
James
true.
is going through apparently some sexual assault case that's happened.
Ah, fuck.
Which I'm
His
like,
fight with Spidey with Peter was dope. Remember when they fought in his house?
Little Goblin Jr. You're gonna cry.
He's like, "Oh, look at little Goblin Jr. You're gonna cry." And then he throws the goblin bomb at him and he throws it back. I was like, damn.
You know what they missed too? I wish they would have brought back he wore the Green Goblin suit. I wish
Oh, that was lit.
that
That was
good.
nice. That was a nice
But
one.
when they also rehashed the old school Green Goblin uniform too, I'm like, that's good.
Yeah.
But God, a lot of things. That movie would I say it's the best of all time? I would put it at top 3.
It's up there.
Yeah, because I still think that number 1 will always be the best. I would say Spider-Verse is second.
Yeah.
I
I feel like Endgame is still the best ever, like Marvel movies ever. But
You put it over Infinity War?
that's a good one too.
I like Infinity War, man. Infinity War was like
I just like the Endgame ending was fucking goddamn. It was good.
it was no, don't get me wrong. The ending of Endgame was fantastic.
Remember when they all came out and then Captain America's like
but
Avengers
the first half was
symbol.
I know,
I was like,
but
oh fuck.
But the first half was like all of them just like, okay, we're gonna go back in time and get
True, that's true. Yeah,
Infinity War, like
everyone
was there, like
everyone was there fighting. Yeah.
I could quote Jonah Jameson all fucking day. Oh my
Dude, that's the best quoted character in Marvel.
He needs to say as I want a petition to make him just official.
Jonah Jameson.
Yeah,
he's the only guy in the Marvel universe that's consistent.
I don't get why he was on Twitch though. Like why he was
on Twitch.
I was like, what are you doing? Like that shit was weird.
Call Deborah. Call Deborah. Tell her to cancel the caviar. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, I get it because they're trying to make it like more modern, like how it is today, because no one does read newspapers no more.
John Jameson was like, God damn, he's goated, man. All the shit he said. What was another one he said? He's like,
menace. He's a menace.
He's a menace. No, he's like, he was a hero. He was a menace. He fucking starts yelling.
I think that
I was like, I want to hung up by his web. I want that Arachnet prosecuted. I was like, oh shit.
There's nothing I like. The one thing I liked about the one thing I really liked about this movie too was that Green Goblin was like the one person that really got Tom to really like.
I love his speeches.
Yeah. Willem Dafoe, bro. I'm glad he came back.
Dude. Remember in Spider-Man 1 with the speech he gave? He's like, the people of the city, they want a hero, but
they want to hear a hero.
Eventually, he's like, they'll hate you. That was real shit. Spider-Man was like, damn, man.
And it ended up being
and then it ended up being true. Yeah.
But the one thing I like about Spider-Man is because like the fight scenes were like real
lit, and
they were choreographed. They weren't like
they were so good.
Like they weren't CGI like how the movies are nowadays. Like this was actually choreographed. Like watch the first Spider-Man. Like a lot of people were just in suits. They were fighting.
Yeah, I feel like Doc Ock and the one that from the original Spider-Man and Green Goblin from the original are like the best. Doc Ock.
He was kind of good at that movie. I never really took Doc Ock was like really just a good guy.
I feel like he was a really cool villain.
He was
Like, I know
just
they try to make him a bad guy, but like he just was.
Yeah, he was like conflicted. Yeah, his speeches were pretty cool too. Like
I don't know. I just felt like everyone's
Uh,
now that we're because a lot. There's no way they continue Spider-Man anymore. Like eventually
yeah.
they're gonna have to redo him. But I would keep Tom keep
A
him for
while.
like 3 more movies, or like I
Yeah.
would say until the next Avengers movie, whenever it does come out.
Yeah, and
They still
it's
got
just sad that the old generation's gone, like Iron Man and shit, like Cap.
Cap's gone. Well,
Gone.
apparently he's gonna come back in Captain America 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
apparently Chris Evans says he's gonna make a comeback, which I'm like,
Black
Definitely.
Widow dead. She had a prequel. I mean, that was a cool movie.
Thor is still coming back.
Oh, Thor. It wasn't called like Thor.
Rock
He's
of
in
Love.
the Guardians of the Galaxy too.
Oh, Guardians of the
Yeah.
Galaxy. That's right.
Yeah, but I think it's time because
Hulk's a bitch now. I
I
don't
feel
like Hulk.
after Endgame, a lot of the movies are kind of just like
It's hard to
time.
talk it.
It's time to move on. Like I think
hard. It's time, yeah.
everything got wrapped up good with the whole MCU phase. What was
It was
War?
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it ended well. Now going into the newer, I would say newer show. There's more shows coming out.
Oh yeah. Bucky and Falcon.
Then we got WandaVision,
WandaVision, Loki.
Like
Yeah.
there's like it's time we have to give the new generation their
Yeah.
shine.
Does
but, like,
Batman, the new Batman movie come on the 2022? Or is that 2023?
yeah,
Mark.
it's coming out. It's coming out
Mark.
next year.
Oh, dude.
But
I
honestly,
hope it doesn't disappoint. That's what I'm
If
hoping.
it does, man, I'm done with DC.
I'm done too. I'm not gonna watch anymore if it fucking fails.
I'm not really interested in DC movies as much. I'm more interested in like their new animated.
Like
shows.
imagine what they could have done if they did it right. Yeah.
They can never do it right. DC is like
Yeah.
they can never keep their Batman consistent. They have to
Like
keep
imagine a good Justice League. How cool that would be. Like it would be like an Avengers type
the
of
Snyder.
series.
It's called the Snyder Cut. You haven't watched it yet?
It was. I watched it. I would say it was all right. It wasn't like, oh fuck, it's good. Because I wish
But they
Darkseid got
should've-
some action.
But that should have been the Justice League movie. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
why.
agree.
That should have been it from the first. I don't know why it took so long.
The
Why-
one part I really liked was Batman and Joker when they were. I think the world was like over or some shit. And Joker's like,
Yeah.
Batman's like, don't get it twisted. I'm gonna fucking kill you when I have the chance. I was like, oh shit. Like that was real shit when he said that.
I don't. The thing about the DC
That is
universe is
actually
like
cut.
Yeah, the Zack
trying
Snyder
to-
cut. Yeah.
they're trying. I think about DC, bro, is like they can never hit it. It's always a hit or miss with their movies.
Yeah.
You-
Joker was spectacular, but is that really DCU though?
That's not. Yeah, I don't count that movie.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like
But-
it's its own thing.
Yeah.
People,
Bruce was like 10 years old. He was and Joker's already old. I'm like,
now people are saying that that's connected with the Batman from that one. The Joaquin Phoenix is connected to that Batman, which I'm like, it could be.
it could be, but
But I don't-
he was already old already when Bruce was a kid. That's
And
the
by the
thing.
way, how old is the Joker supposed to be?
Yeah,
Like
he looks like in late 30s, early 40s.
I'm saying,
Batman,
like-
Batman. By the time Batman's like 20, he'll be like 50. I mean, I guess it'll still work because Joker's Joker, but like
Yeah, I
yeah.
think it'll still work.
still
I don't
work.
know. I'm just kind of
But that
over.
Joker is a different version of Joker. Like, I mean, there's different versions. I think that
Yeah,
one.
they could
That
find-
was fucking good.
What I want if you're gonna
Yeah.
get a new Joker, I don't mind Joaquin Phoenix, but I'm like
Imagine Joaquin Phoenix interacting with this new Batman, like the
Robert
lit,
Pattinson.
how lit it would be. Like his
It
with
would,
his,
but like same time too
Yeah.
is like, do you know? Because the thing about DC right now is like they've been trying so hard to connect the whole Justice League, Suicide
Yeah.
Squad shit with, and like, bro, like
Justice League was trash. I'm sorry.
it was. I still
Yeah.
think it's probably not the worst movie I've seen.
Not
from
the
DC,
worst. Yeah, not
but
the
I will
worst.
say it was a disappointment. So it was-
Disappointing.
I like the first Suicide Squad movie. I thought was pretty good. I liked
It's all right.
it.
And then the new one, the Birds of Prey, was all right.
Yeah, people hated that movie. I'm like, this is actually a pretty good movie.
It was entertaining.
I think people just didn't like it because one, I think it was because it was delayed. Another thing too, it's Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's not a bad villain.
she's bad.
but
She's a baddie.
bitch,
she's not
yeah,
bad.
the thing is, Harley Quinn's not a bad villain. Like she's actually
Yeah.
really great. I think Margot Robbie does a phenomenal job.
She's really good. Yeah.
But I think the issue is, can you try to, because apparently too they have a plan to get Harley Quinn and Joker in a movie. That's the next thing.
Shit. Jared Leto is fucking ass though. Don't bring him back,
He
please.
needs,
Don't.
well, he did well in the Snyder Cut, but like they need to give him like something. Like you can't just give this guy anything to do.
It'd be weird if Joaquin Phoenix was with this Harley. But I don't know.
Nah, I don't want that.
He would treat her like shit, like the way they do in the comics.
Why, though? Some of these DC fans hate on Batman a lot. 'Cause
I know. What the
Batman's right most of the time. Like,
yeah,
Yeah,
Batman
people
is right most of the time.
People need to realize this: Batman is their fucking bread and butter.
Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah.
Not Superman. People say,
Batman's
"Oh,
right about Superman too.
Yeah.
Superman is Superman's
Superman can turn at
he's-
any moment.
Yeah.
yeah, but Superman is not. He's not. If you had to put who is more popular, Superman or Batman, a lot of people will say
Batman.
Batman.
This
People are not gonna say,
Superman,
"Oh,
I'm
I
talking about like the Justice League. I don't understand why the Justice League like people like hate on Batman so much.
because
Yeah.
Batman's been recasted like 3 times already.
true,
He's
but
been or actually more if you want to count the older Batmans. Like,
Oh, I'm
yeah,
talking
like
about
Mike Keaton and shit.
I'm talking about like story wise and like.
that's the thing. His story's been rebranded numerous times. They have not really given him a full like story. This is probably why the new Batman's coming out.
I really hope it's fire. That's what I'm
I
hoping.
do. And here's the thing.
Goes equal. Batman is the only one that can stop him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but here's the thing too. Is like they're giving us. They're rebranding this new Batman as the Batman. So this is going to be like the dark Batman.
Rated R too, which I love. It should be rated
here's
R.
the thing. It should have been rated R in the first place.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah,
Like,
it's Batman.
I mean, the only person I would say that really delivered a good Batman was probably, I think it was Christian Bale.
He was lit. Yeah,
he was good. He did the role right, and I think if Heath Ledger didn't die,
oh man, he was so good.
If he didn't die, I'm telling you, Christian Bale probably would have stayed on for another.
Some of the best quotes of all time in any movie was from Heath Ledger. Like holy shit!
I just feel like his death was kind of too soon.
Way too soon. Yeah.
I just think maybe, and then too, he really prepared for the role. I think Joaquin prepared to be the Joker because he had to get inside the mind of this person.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Now, the thing is, I was at first when I saw the Batman come out, I wasn't really liking it. I hated the idea of Robert Pattinson becoming Batman because when you think of Robert Pattinson, what's the first movie you think of?
Yeah, fucking Twilight.
Exactly. Like I can't take it seriously, my guy. Like you were once Twilight boy.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
but seeing the trailer, seeing how
seeing those fight scenes though.
Yeah, I think I'm willing to give him a chance. But if he screws it up, I'm done with Twilight boy.
Yeah, his quotes are like, what was one that he had about when you were wearing masks? He's like, your true colors come out when you wear masks. I was like, damn, Batman must have felt that one. I was like, shit.
No, it's not Conan's. Where's the trigger? Why do you want to kill me? Bro, Christian Bale is more. I have to give Christian.
Oh, the one that Alfred gave about Joker was fire. The quote, I forgot what he said. He's like some men want to build, someone want to make money, and some men just want to watch the world burn. I was like, damn, that's Joker.
Where's the trigger?
Where's the trigger? Dude, that Batman with the voice.
I don't know why Christian Bale. Rachel. Bro, why was he saying that? Like, was that Christian Bale really trying to like give us a throat cancer Batman?
Dude, remember when we make fun of his voice and say stupid shit?
Yeah.
He's like, remember when Joker's like, you got a little fight in you. I like that. He's like, you're gonna love me. I was like, what the fuck?
What are you doing here? Justice. I'm like, why does Christian Bale? To this day, I need to ask Christian Bale. Like, bro, why did you do that to Batman? Why did you give him the throat?
What the voice, dude? We were making fun of like what Joker could say. He's like, you know, he's that. What if Joker was like, he's like, man, you're pretty hot. I like you. He's like, then you're gonna love me. I'm like, Batman, chill out, man.
I do think, and then apparently too in this new Batman, there's a new Catwoman too, which I like it. I like. Okay, you're giving us a new Catwoman as well, and I like it. Anne Hathaway, she was good as the Catwoman. Better than Halle Berry. I'll tell you, Halle Berry did not play a good Catwoman.
Yeah, she was fine, but yeah, she wasn't a good.
Trash, my friend.
Yeah, she definitely was.
It's no racism just because she's black. I'm just telling you right now that like.
No, yeah, that's definitely not why. She just
as a character. Good. She was pretty bad as a Catwoman. I did not like her.
Imagine we found an actor that has the same voice as the animated Batman actor. That would be amazing. The guy that plays the guy that Kevin McCrory or some shit.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah, that's Batman. That is Batman voice.
Dude, he's still Well, he's still like the main Batman that does the video game.
Iconic.
Yeah, and like he's been doing it. Let me see. I'm talking about what's his name. I'm curious. I want to see what it looks like.
Yeah,
voice actor.
I think it's Kevin McCoy or something like that. He's been doing
Batman for so long, and I think he's going to continue doing them for probably
Legend, yeah.
Kevin Conroy.
There you go. And then the guy that played Luke Skywalker, he's Joker.
Oh,
he
Mark
plays,
Hamill?
Yeah, amazing.
Well, he retired as Joker. He's not doing it no more. He
was so good. His
last movie as Joker was that terrible, like, what was it?
Was it The Killing Joke?
Yeah, that movie was trash. I hate that movie.
It could have been better. I agree.
I hated that movie because one, it just didn't make sense because a lot of stuff.
Changed. Best animated movies ever, Batman wise. I
like the red.
Dude, Red Hood.
It's got 100%
so good.
100% Rotten Tomatoes. They got the guy from Supernatural.
Dude, he was so good as fucking Red Hood.
Good. It was a good movie. There's so many other Batman movies.
That one's good.
People say like, what about Batman? it's an old one from Batman. It's called Batman and the Phantom something.
Oh, that was all right. It's all right.
No, but like people kept saying this is the best Batman movie. I'm like,
it's not.
It's
No,
not.
It's not.
Okay, here's the thing. I didn't grow up with the Batman animated series, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, and I've seen them. They're not the best. They're good.
People have been telling me to check it out. I'm like, but I'm not into like the whole Batman animated series unless like it's Batman Beyond because that was the show.
Honestly, that was good. The Batman versus Superman
movie, where Batman came out of retirement.
Oh, Batman vs Superman. Yeah, Batman Returns.
Batman Returns was a good one.
That Joker was good. That was a dark Joker.
The Joker, yeah. When you found out Batman came out of retirement, he came out of that.
He came out. That was sick. And then the fight.
What was it? The Batman. There was an animated anime Batman, which I have not seen yet.
It was sick when he killed. Well, I guess you could technically say he killed Joker in that movie because he Joker shot a bunch of people and he was like chasing him into like a fair and then he shot a bunch of people. Yeah, and then and then he finally, it's like Batman was finally tired of him. Like he was tired, he was retired, he was tired, he was sick of him. He's like, fuck you, basically, is what he said to him. And then Joker was like, finally made you snapped. I was like, damn, dude, that was fucking fire.
Like at the end of the day, I'm just kind of like,
he finally made him snap. I was like, fuck. It's like Joker didn't care that he died. He was just happy that he was able to make Batman snap. I was like, fuck.
I think that's all he ever wanted.
That's all he ever wanted was to make him snap, to make him break, and he did
I think too is just like the thing about the Batman films is why I think they'll always be better than any other superhero.
Oh yeah,
I think it's because it's been told numerous times, but yet there's always like to add a new story to it. Well, if you look at their other DC characters that they have, like they're not.
None of them are like that on Batman's level. Yeah, for sure. Like
even Superman, dude.
Even Superman, yeah.
Yeah, now Superman is like it's kind of like. I wouldn't say he's like second, but he kind of is now. Like he's
kind of is. I agree. Yeah,
he's kind of like OP. Like
he's just too powerful. Yeah,
like Batman actually had.
He has charisma and fucking. He has like stories to be told.
I mean, the only thing that Batman can't do is he can't pull a bitch. Like he tries. Like, bro, they always leave his ass. Like
Taja al Ghul,
they always die.
Catwoman and shit. Yeah, like.
He can pull on many girls, but like
at least he does have a kid, but like this kid's an asshole.
Damien, that Robin.
And then in Injustice, he literally betrayed Batman for Superman. Like what a bitch, dude. Like
I do think though, like a lot of the Robins that were in that universe, a lot of them just didn't click for me. Not as much as I think because a lot of them got best Robin, probably Tim Drake. He was the most loyal, the most closest to being Batman, or the one that became Nightwing. I think that was Dick Grayson. Yeah, Dick. He became the third. He became the Red Robin.
Arkham Knight.
That was sick. Yeah, Jason Todd. Yeah.
I like the one thing I like about Arkham Knight was that the story felt hella short, in my opinion, and then also too like most of the side missions were like driving, which I hated.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
I didn't like that either. I would say Arkham City goated best Batman movie ever.
Apparently, they're making the Arkham like Knights.
That's right. Yeah, they are. It's going to be. I think Batman's dead, and you got to use like the Batman family, like
but
Robin.
Apparently, it's not connected to the Arkham series. It's its own thing.
Oh shit!
Why would you not do that?
Why wouldn't you?
I think they said they're done with that series.
Yeah, basically, he's dying. Like it's a message from Batman. He's like, if you see this, it's too late. You guys have to take over and protect Gotham. I was like, damn.
Like, bro, do it.
Yeah, and there's some gameplay. There's some gameplay where you're using Batwoman and you're fighting Mr. Freeze or some shit. Like you're on the Arkham Tower. You're on a tower and you're fighting fucking Mr. Freeze. It looks pretty lit, but
and right now what's going on is like I feel because there's not a lot of games too. DC games are coming out that I'm not really.
Yeah, not really. Marvel either. I mean, they had the Avengers game. It was like
the Avengers game. They dropped the Guardians of the Galaxy game. Like,
it was all right.
I'm not really interested in gaming right now, bro. Is dead in my opinion.
Yeah, like, we're all waiting for GTA 6. That's what we're waiting for.
It's never gonna come out, bro. It's never gonna come out.
2025. Right? We're gonna be like dead by the time it comes out.
It's never gonna come out. We're gonna be waiting until like 2042.
Yeah. God of War though, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, the new God of War game. It's cool. I mean, I'm not a huge fan. I mean, I played the old school God of War games.
Fucking game of the year, motherfucker.
It probably will win game of the year.
Well, I thought game of the year was Last of Us 2. That one game of the year didn't.
No, 2020 did.
Oh, but
2021. What did win game of the year? I don't even know.
I think it was a Spider-Man game.
Oh yeah. Miles Morales.
I haven't played that game.
It's all right.
I don't have a PS5.
I honestly think the first one was better.
I don't have a fucking PS5 because it's so impossible to get one, bro.
Yeah. The first Spider-Man was better in my opinion. Better than Miles Morales.
I feel
like the story was fucking spectacular. Like at the end when he fights Doc Ock. It was sick.
Game of the year was It Takes Two. What? I never.
The fuck is that? I don't even know what that is.
Hold on a minute. What was Game of the Year of 2000?
There's a lot of weird games that won shit. I didn't hear about.
Grand Theft Auto 5 was not Game of the Year.
No, that was 2013.
Yes, this is not. Wait.
No, actually, no, it wasn't 2013. The Last of Us beat GTA. The first Last of Us.
So the game. Have the Game Awards happened this year?
They did, yeah. I forgot what one Game of the Year though.
It says Game of the Year is like 4 games. Like what the fuck?
It was like some weird game. I don't even know what one.
What game? Yeah, what game won Game of the Year? Game of the Year what? It was a cooperative game called It Takes Two.
That's fucking stupid.
That was the game that won Game of the Year.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Anyway, but yeah.
Trash. But yeah, so next up, I guess we could do this. The year's gonna end. Most memorable moments of 2021. Like, what was the best moments that you remember and the worst moments of 2021?
The worst moment was where we went back to fucking quarantine. That shit
sucked. God. Yeah, that's a terrible moment.
And the good year was, I don't know. Not really much to end with 2021. It was kind of like it was a decent year. I wouldn't say it was fucking miraculously good because we all went back to quarantine.
Yeah, true.
But I don't know, nothing really happened really
good.
We
went back into quarantine?
Bro, we're gonna go back into
Australia.
We're gonna be going back into quarantine. I'm calling you right now.
Fuck no. But
I hate it.
I didn't get the message.
But I think the good thing that's going on now is even though people are saying that there's no more COVID cases, it's died down.
Omicron.
That is a fucking Pokemon, my friend. That
Pokemon. God.
Digimon, a fucking Megatron.
Yeah, Digimon. No, I'm just kidding.
I used to play Digimon was the shit. I'm gonna
that shit. Yeah, that shit was
Digimon.
Fine.
Digimon and Pokemon, but I don't know.
For me, best time of the year. I guess for me personally was when our kind of YouTube thing started getting a little bigger. Like, we're not huge, but
yeah,
we're getting traction. We got support, so we thank all you folks for that. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh yeah, John has to go. Just John. Yeah.
Well, best times of the year for me was when I went to Cancun.
Oh shit.
Cancun.
It's lit.
When I went to Cancun in like late May, I want to say. It was like right when
lit.
Went around that time. It was fun. Spent the week there. It was fun. I had a good time. Some other good times is when I was going to the gym consistently. I still am.
That's good, yeah.
When I'm at the gym, I'm at my happiest.
Yeah.
My lowest recently, it just happened recently. I got played again.
Fuck, dude. I definitely know how you feel. Obviously, you know now.
Yeah, I got played again, but I'm not mad about it.
Bro, this for hoes, honestly.
It's just that she wasn't honest with me.
Yeah. That seems to be common out here in the streets.
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
If you are, if by chance you are watching this, fuck you.
Yeah, brothers for hoes, bro. For sure.
I added her on everything. I don't.
That's the way it should be. Yeah, fuck those kind of girls, man. Real.
So, yeah. Thank God I got the gym. Thank God. Thank God I got a gym membership. Thank God.
Yeah, bro.
I'm going.
Gym's always your placeholder, bro.
Yeah, we're leveling up these hoes. It's their loss.
To my goals, man. I'm just sticking to my goals.
Yeah, we gotta stick to our goals. Fuck these hoes. The hoes. Not all girls are hoes. There's good girls out there, but those girls, fuck you. Girls are hoes. But just gotta keep leveling up. Whether you're a girl or a guy, just keep leveling up. Fuck hoes. Fuck those kind of people. So
the goal is to still look like Conor McGregor, even going into 2022.
You're not gonna be a Conor McGregor guy. Relax. I'm not okay. You're not Irish. I don't hear that Irish in you. It's not there.
But yeah, 2021 is more of a good year, I'd say, despite the stab in the back that I received. But it was a good year. A lot of good things happened. It's people that left. It's their loss. So it is what it is. But 2021 has been a good year. I'll say that. But now, I guess another question.
Yeah.
So, what's the best game you've played, the best TV show you've seen, and the best movie you've seen in 2021?
Damn, it's been a while, man, but I haven't played any games. I'll be honest with you, shit. I think the last game I'm playing a game right now, but I'm not really focused on it. I kind of, I stopped. I would say I played Tony Hawk right now. It's not that good. It's kind
Oh
of
yeah.
the new one. It's pretty good. Show I guess right now. I'm still watching some anime, so I would say as of right now, I would stick with Redsco. It's another anime on Netflix, and yeah, that's kind of all I got. I'm kind of busy right now, just working full time. Not really
Damn.
trying to. I mean, the gym, but
I'm gonna get my shit together.
you said what? Get your chips?
I said 2022. I'm gonna get my shit together.
I thought,
Yeah.
you said, I thought you were using your dick sucked. Like what?
That too. I was kidding.
No,
But,
man, you don't want your dick sucked, bro. You know those bitches have HIV and shit. You want up like Easy E.
But best, what was the last thing? Best movie you've seen?
Shit, I don't even know. I don't. Again,
Spider-Man.
for me,
Guess Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was. What I say, it's like the best movie I've ever seen in my life. Like, yeah, I've seen. I mean, if I'm gonna see Marvel movies, I'll see it for my own pleasure. Like, Marvel was okay. I think the best movie I've seen so far. I was watching a documentary on the fucking Chris Farley. If you know who he is.
Oh, yeah, he's a legend.
Yeah, a famous comedian. He died. And they were talking about him on that was. I don't count it as a movie, but I guess you could. It's kind of like that. I'm not really. I try to watch movies now, but since we're in quarantine, I kind of just stick with my Disney Plus shit. But yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, for me, best. Okay, so first up, best. Best what was the first thing? Best game I played this year. I guess Call of Duty. I haven't played many games. The best game I played was the Call of Duty one, the new one, the Black. What is it called? Cold War. Cold War. Yeah.
That was, I stopped playing it. I'm like, man, this game's boring now. Like, cause it's not fun. Like, I was playing it, but then like as the time got more, I'm like, man, I can't just sit online no more. Like, I can't devote my time to sit down. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played many games either. Best show I've seen. Damn. What's the best fucking show I've seen this year? Fucking You on Netflix, I guess. The one called You.
John Deere guy, whatever.
Yeah.
Deere John Deere.
That was pretty good. That was a pretty good show. And then the best movie, Spider-Man. I mean,
John's probably gonna be Spider-Man too.
yeah. So best game, best video, best show, and best movie, John, was of this year.
John.
Oh shit! Sorry about that.
What's the best game you've played, the best movie, and the best show of this year? Yeah.
This year, the best game that I've played. It's hard because I didn't really play video games that much this year.
Yeah, that's the thing. I guess.
Well, I guess I would say probably this is tough. Probably Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, fuck it. Never gets old.
I've been playing that one a lot more.
Hey man, game design this year, man. It's nothing really too good about it. Like,
yeah.
Nobody can get a PS5. Like no one's buying an Xbox. Let's just be honest here.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of GTA 5 recently, so I would say that.
Yeah.
Fun for me because I've been playing the new DLC with the one Dr. Dre in it. The contract.
Yeah. I heard about that. I need to check that out.
It's pretty good actually. I like that. That's why I started playing again.
That's sick. Yeah.
The best TV show.
Swear to God, if you say Breaking Bad, I'm gonna suck you right now. Whatever. What was it?
What was the other two questions?
Best TV show and best movie of this year.
Best movie of this year, probably the Spider-Man one.
Yeah.
That one kicked it off pretty good. I would say that one was really good. I enjoyed that movie a lot.
Yeah.
And then the best TV show. Best TV show I watched was probably Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah. That's a good show.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah. But
watch something new, man.
But yeah, folks, do you guys have any other topics before we wrap it up?
Nah, I think I'm good.
All right. Well, you guys, there you guys have it, folks. That was, yeah, fuck y'all. I'm just kidding. But there you guys have it, folks. That was the end of the year podcast. Last one of 2021. 2021 will be over.
2022, man.
2022. It's going to be a good one. Hopefully, our army continues to grow. I'm going to bring more content, more trying to expand my repertoire of knowledge in the anime world. In the anime world.
I'm gonna whip it out right now. I'm gonna whip it out right now on camera.
And of course, we're still gonna keep up the fight shit, the fight reactions, bring you analysis on that.
Yeah.
There's gonna be all kinds of big fights next year. So
yeah,
this one over 3 hours. I want to make it extra long for you guys at the end of the year. So we appreciate all you guys that have stuck by us this whole year.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in the next year. Peace out, folks.
Later.
Peace. All right, that was it.